Hello and welcome once again to TattleTalesRPG, where the table may indeed be virtual. Hey, Kaleem is watching, apparently. Hey, Kaleem. Where the table may indeed be virtual, but you are most certainly welcome at it. We return once again to The Walking Dead, Nevermore. Where last we left off, our party have fought tooth and nail through the city and town of our suburban Wickerton, trying to find supplies for a farm that's on the edge of collapse. Kelloyd Farm itself has struggled with increased incursions and the dead following wherever they go. In the school of St. Agnes Catholic School, our party came across hordes of undead children, abandoned by parents, and those parents that attempted to save their children dying in the suburban parking lots as well. You befriended and allied yourself with a janitor by the name of Simon Jenkins, whose death animation I'm currently working on when I finally managed to get the whole fucking thing, like the short made, between all the other things I do. And you were able to save the life and rescue a helicopter pilot, Lieutenant Elania. Working your way through the school, you dug what you could out and saved what you could, bringing rations and equipment back towards the farm. But as you returned to the farm, you came across a military checkpoint. The soldiers of Captain Runcorn seemingly have begun enforcing a quarantine zone around the town of Wickerton. It's not known how far out this infestation is spreading, but what is known is that, whether by the hands of fate or the mocking of an unlucky god, none of you are going to be getting out anytime soon. Wickerton itself is being quarantined, and you are all now marching on the road within. Hey, I managed to get the title of the episode in before anything else. Nice! I need to start coming up with these titles before before sessions. However, debate went out across the farm. Your colleague, Jamal, made it clear that he was working with Mama Kelloyd and trying to help the young lad Christian O'Connor. But after an event where the boy tried to slash the tyres of your school bus, but was intervened by his parental, almost a father figure, in the form of Dermot O'Hagan. Or, is it O'Hagan? Double checking? My brain.
O'Hagan.
Dermot O'Hagan. It is, I got it right. In the form of Dermot O'Hagan. Dermot is now injured and wounded, a festering knife wound embedded in his shoulder from his act of sacrifice. But none of this delayed the military. Trucks, a school bus, and the destitute and the abandoned of Wickerton now make their way through the streets and the forests of this town, deeper into where you know hell has opened up into this world. But before you leave the farm, as the school bus is ready to go, we enter onto the first scene of our show. Just check this. That's very true. It is the 24th day since the outbreak. It is roughly 11 o'clock in the morning, Thursday the 25th of January, 2025. Unfortunately, it's still snowing. Engines are having trouble starting, and the soldier who came with you to help, Private Mary Denmary, is currently straddled over the bonnet of the school bus, sort of leaning over it, upside down, trying to hold a light in for where Dermond is trying to fix it. I would like everyone just to help me set the scene here. You're still on the farm, but you are about to leave. you are ready to go, and this is kind of your last chance to have any interactions that you would like. Because I do not know what will happen to those who remain. I'm not going to plan for it. I'm simply going to roll, and whatever happens will happen off screen.
What is Christian doing at this moment then? I assume that this is post-incarceration.
I believe Christian is currently imprisoned, for the better word, on the bus.
Yeah, pretty sure he's like tied up with and being watched by 2 adults, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Any of those adults members of the party, or would you like it to be NPCs?
I think we had put... what's the... Peggy and who was the other guy? Marcus.
There's D'Angelo and Peggy are the 2 like leaders of the community.
I think we had them watching him and giving him a dressing down or something, was it?
Yeah. So as we sort of fade in, we can see the bus is having trouble starting. At the back of it, curled up in the corner, is Liam's in the timeout corner. He really is. Curled up in the corner is Christian. No one is really approaching you, Christian. Not because they don't want to talk, but it probably had something to do with the large German shepherd that is curled up on the seat next to you. And even when D'Angelo, who's quite a calm and chill dude, approaches you, Cunt gets angry, and your cunt softly growls at him whenever he approaches.
Continue using me like cheap humor, boy.
I will. You named the dog, you paid the price.
Technically, it's you that's paying the no, actually, it's me that's paying the price.
100%.
From my hands being tied, I would assume in front of me, I would scratch the dog's ears.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't mean to hurt Dermot, D'Angelo. I'm sorry.
D'Angelo sort of puts his head in his hands. He's sort of sat adjacent to you, so across the aisle, like in the seats opposite you. And I'll put his token on the map. D'Angelo Marcus. What are my notes on him? Kind man, father figure. Excellent. D'Angelo sort of rubs his eyes gently. It's part of life to make mistakes, Christian. But you're meant to learn from them. Dermot's been nothing but good to yous. And now you're... Why are you trying to slash the tires, boy?
I have learnt from my mistakes. And going to those military camps is a mistake.
D'Angelo sort of bites his knuckle. Alright, it's just you and me in here, lad. All out, tell me what it is. Just me and you.
Christian wouldn't even look at him. He would turn his eyes to the window of the bus.
In the window outside, you can see people busying themselves and, you know, making themselves useful and getting rations and food supplies ready. Smiles. But every so often there's just a glance your way. And in the reflection of the window, when you sort of lean back in the frosted glass from the snow, you can see Marcus's reflection in the background. And have you actually watched The Walking Dead, Liam? Out of interest.
Yes. Yeah.
Marcus is very much not Herschel, the old man before, Dale.
Dale. We love Dale.
He's
Dale
got
is so underrated.
He's got the fucked face, if that makes sense. So Marcus is looking at you, and you can see Marcus here. He's sort of an older gentleman, maybe in his 50s, slightly greying hair, dark, sort of skinned African chap. but has lived in Ireland. He's like, fifth, seventh generation immigrant. Like, he's Irish, born and bred. But he has that crazy eye sometimes, despite his gentle giant status. And just in the reflection of the window, you can see him giving you the crazy eye. And it just makes you a little uncomfortable, I think it's fair to say.
I'd talk to D'Angelo and just say to him, do you know what happens if there's an infection in a military camp?
I'm hoping to say the military will put it down.
They do. And if it spreads, they start killing people to stop it spreading. That's what happened to my parents.
Were they infected, son?
I don't know. A lot happened. There was infected. It spread. And the soldiers, they didn't stop. They tried. And they failed. Everyone went crazy. Thought everyone was infected. And so people just didn't stop killing. And now all I've got to show for it is this dog.
He smiles and reaches out to scratch the dog's ears. And Cunt allows it, but is still sort of on edge. But he sort of frowns at you and goes,
I had Dermot out of it, but I don't want the same for him.
I was going to say I can understand, but let's face it, I can't.
I can understand that
listen.
back.
I've noticed you have these fears. I imagine they plague you a lot, constantly. But I wonder if there's anything I can do to help alleviate them. That, from what you're describing, must have been during the outset of all of this. For all we know, the military had orders to kill everyone. For all we know, this Runcorn is someone who went against it. We've got to give things a chance, Christian.
I get that. Look, I don't like admitting it, but I'm a kid. I don't care. Not really. It's, I don't know. I just wanted to try and help the best way I knew how, and a military camp isn't a great idea.
It's the best idea we've got. We can't stay here, Christian. I wish I could tell you something different. I truly do. But we can't stay here. It's a risk. I understand it's a risk. But if we stay, it's a guaranteed death. So, we've got to go. And we've got to hope that this quarantine is a sign that this is nearly over. It's been nearly 3 weeks now. I've got a daughter somewhere in the city. Somewhere in the city, and I'm hoping she's alive with her mother. But there's a chance she's not, and I know that. But by going to this military camp, they might be there. Peggy's wife might be there. Dermot's family. Do you have any other family? Sisters? Cousins? Anyone who was local? Friends?
Oh, I've got my grandparents, but I tried to find them. but then I found Mama Keloid instead. I kind of got comfortable. She reminds me of them.
That's no bad thing. And Mama Keloid may have been a hell of a harsh, tough cookie, but she's got a good heart. I wish she was coming with us, Christian. I really do.
Yeah.
Now,
But-
when we get to this military base, I know it's going to be hard for you. Take orders, instructions, but listen, I know you and Dermond are close, but you know we're all here for you, right? All of us from the farm. We're a team, we're a community, and that ain't gonna change none when we reach this base. Alright?
If you're sure.
I'm damn sure, lad. I'm here for you, alright? And if the military start culling people, if they start shooting, well then we get the fuck out of Dodge and I will apologise to you on bended knee and I will sanctify you as my leader. Alright? O ye of wisdom.
Christian would do the childish giggle. I'm not doing it, and I don't care how much I'm offered for it. I'm not doing a giggle.
He smiles and he reaches out and squeezes your shoulder and hands you like a fidget toy. You sit here and regulate for a while, lad, and just think, alright?
Just
Not go on.
Just make sure Dermot's okay, because I hoped that we wouldn't be going, but I suppose if we are, then I just tell him I'm sorry.
I'll make sure he hears.
I
Being
didn't mean it.
He nods at you. Being sorry's the first step, lad. You won't find an adult in the world who's not been sorry for something. Right?
I'm not sorry that I tried it. I'm sorry Dermot got hurt.
Red choice, green choice. These things are tough. But next time when the group makes a decision, you're not to go vigilante. Alright? You'll get yourself killed. Or worse.
Okay. Okay. This grown-up stuff is a bit different to what I thought.
Let me let you in on a secret, lad. No one ever really fucking grows up. The amount of shite you have to deal with just increases. Being grown up's just a fucking coping mechanism.
And Christian will he'll feel a little bit better that somebody has actually listened to him rather than basically babied him.
Yeah, absolutely. D'Angelo, yeah, I like to think he's quite a good man.
That is the antichrist. That is the antichrist of Christian's motivation. He despises being treated like a child after everything. But I think, yeah, that's definitely it's definitely helped.
He smiles and steps out. And I think as he steps out, he gives you space. We cut to him sort of getting off of the bus and closing the doors. And he looks across to Dermot and Mary Denmary. Alright, I've done my best. I think he's a bit more chill. No.
And a scene.
Specifically to Dermot.
Dear.
How's your shoulder, lad?
Hold the light up a bit more. And just one arm.
Mary sort of gets the light and he goes, "Are you sure you want to be doing that? I'm sure we can get a techie too." Pat gone? We've lost Pat.
Pat, no!
He shall be remembered.
Oh,
Pat, no! What's going on, Pat?
me? Hello?
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 Hey. Okay.
Lot of crackle and snackle right there.
I don't know where the crackle and snackle. But my thing is just my Wi-Fi. I did run off my mobile internet again.
Well, shit. That's odd.
No idea what happened there. I also don't know where that buzzing's coming from.
That is weird. Oh, shit. Yeah, spoilers. Don't look at the stream. Well, what would everyone else like to be doing during this time?
Well, I was going to have Dermot trying to fix the engine, but he was trying to do it with one arm because one is like currently not usable.
Just make me a tech check. You have a penalty of 2, which I believe should be automated.
Zero success.
Do you want to push?
I am not pushing while I am like this.
Probably why.
Do it. Just do it.
Actually, I give very poor advice, don't do it.
Well, the car refusing to start, but a little bit of time does sort of eventually go by, and with a eventually the school bus does begin up. D'Angelo sort of beckons everyone on. Right, everyone, and Peggy joins as well. Right, everyone on, let's get going. Miss Den Mary? And the soldier nods. Is it? Oh, it is. Pink, is your mic okay?
Mine, yes. Are you hearing anything else?
Yeah, the static's coming through. I thought it was Pat because of the timing of it, but it's actually your mic.
Let me see if I can pick
right now.
You
I
bitch.
think it's picking up anytime we're talking. It's picking up
Got you.
the speakers from.
No stress, it's not too bad. She sort of gets everyone up onto the bus. Is there any... As you guys are leaving, coming out of the front of the farm, you do see Mama Kelloyd stood in the porch. Shotgun in hand, of course. Just in case the cop, they try anything. But Mama Kelloyd is there, and she does see you off, essentially.
Is it fixed? Can you guys hear it still?
Perfect.
Oh. Had to reconnect it.
I guess I just give a wave as I get into the bus.
Kelloyd raises her hand to you. You remember no. Look after the lad for me.
Dermot would definitely nod. There wouldn't be anything said, just a nod.
As you nod, Jamal gets on the bus next to you. She said the same to me. Yeah, slips, dies, gone, no. Sits himself next to you, but sort of tucks himself in behind, essentially in, behind the driver's seat, there's, that weird cubby where you often put, bags and stuff where the emergency exit is on a bus. He sort of tucks himself in there, and you can see that he's running his hands together. She said the same to me. Hopefully Connor will be alright. Not too keen about this, to be honest. Not too keen at all.
Christy.
Yeah, Connor, yeah.
Christy. Connor. Christy.
I don't know. I'm just along for the ride, I guess. I appreciate you all having me. And he sort of looks out the window. How long do you reckon it's going to take?
Oh, 45 minutes to the
45 minutes.
45 minutes to the bridge with the tank, and there's another hour drive into the town, and
Right.
they were near the dock. You're talking a good, well, with the way the streets are, maybe a good 3-4 hours.
He winces. 3-4 hours stuck up on this bus.
Well, you could take your chances with the tank that they don't shoot you, but
I don't think they'd let me hitch a ride on that.
yeah, I get the feeling that thing's not moving. Speaking of moving, you better get on before it gets too dark.
Right you are, sir. And he sort of gets on and... head call. And he sort of looks down the line. We've got everyone then? Is everyone on the bus? Is everyone going?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh. Bit of time passes, and eventually... what's the name? Mary Den Mary slams her hand on the bonnet and goes, right, and gets on the bus. Let's get back to the bridge. Let's be out of here. Hi.
Right. I radio ahead to the commander. We're leaving the farm. We're leaving the farm with the bus. We'll be at the bridge in about 45 minutes.
There's a burst of static before there's confirmation. Alright. I would like all of you to roll me survival checks, please.
Oh no.
But it's going to be really bad for me.
Just to see
Or
what
not.
happens.
Would my stress have gone down any more? 'Cause
Yes, I will have counted this essentially as a... It's been a day, so you can all reduce your stress by 1, plus interactions with anchors, I'll say reduced by 2.
I stabbed mine.
I shouldn't have.
It did, rather. Say again, Pat?
In which case, or I shouldn't have stressed, should I? Or is there something
Only if you
coming in,
push. Only if
I
you
didn't.
pushed. Then you shouldn't have any stress.
Will I re-roll?
Yeah, by all means. Okay. It's going well then,
Nice
team.
meeting you guys.
It's going well.
Definitely.
So, you are able to pull away from the farm. Looking out the back window, the farm slowly recedes into the distance. There is this sad sort of feeling as paved gravel gives way to rural road, which then gives way to forest track. A bit of time goes through, but eventually, with those successes from Christian, Mary Den Mary turns and goes, right, heads up about Runcorns. We do run things by the book. We are a military facility, but stick to the rules. You will be fed, you will be clothed, you will be warm, and hopefully we'll ride this thing out, eh? I said, oi!
Christian flat out ignores her.
Oh, you're a bunch of cheerful fuckers, aren't you? And you see D'Angelo smile.
I'm like driving the bus with one arm, the other one in a sling. just looking over like, you really expect me to be cheerful at this moment?
Cheers. There's a number of other civilians there as well, who will be joining. People we've picked up along the way. And if you need anything, you are to talk to military personnel, do you understand? Military personnel. Only. There's been talk of people going on runs and sneaking off and stuff like that, alright? let me make it real clear, and I'm sure you're going to get a bollocking from Runcorn herself when we get there. But that's not fucking allowed. No sneaking off in the dead of fucking night because you all want a bagel. Is that understood? Hey, darling. You want a bagel? Say again? Christ, yeah.
Also, the wife can get the bagel. Okay.
The wife can get the bagel, and you can quote me on that.
I see. I see how it goes.
Yeah, favoritism to wife's bagels. Anyway, don't look at me like that. I love your bagel.
What is bagel meaning right now?
She nailed a sock in my head. Clean, clip that. Abuse. I need it for the court case. Good shot, by the way. Missed. Oh, nice. Nailed it. But no, Denmo kind of gives you the rundown. So that everybody don't get fucking scared when you see them, we do have guns. A lot of guns. We are a military base, that's how we keep ourselves safe. But because of the noise those guns make, sometimes, the dead get attracted to us. But we deal with it all quiet-like, and usually about a day or so passes and then we're pretty good. We've had no major incidents and no major outbreaks. Alright, and we'd pretty much all like to keep it that way. Everyone agree to the rules. Basic rules are the Lord's bloody commandments. Do not steal, do not cheat, do not lie. Don't fucking kill, and if anyone's got an ox, you're not to fucking covet it. Is that right?
Well, I mean,
yes, sir.
I mean, I doubt that applies to me and the little fella, but for at least that last one. But all right, everything else by the book.
Everything's as by the book as possible. We're hoping Runcorn says that we're to be relieved within the coming month. So we've just got to keep our heads down, stay safe, stay alive. Anyway, I'll let the lieutenant and the captain do the proper briefing. I just wanted to forewarn yous, because, well, your farm looked like a nice place, and I know y'all are making a sacrifice here. So, honesty begets honesty, am I right?
I suppose you are.
I appreciate it. Okay, is there any sort of roleplay anyone wants to do while we're travelling?
Not much that I can currently do. The only one that would make sense would be just checking on Dermot, but obviously he's currently driving, so I can't.
You can check on Dermot while he's driving. Yeah. The yellow line rule doesn't apply in the apocalypse.
Yeah,
it's kind of hard to check on a stab wound when he's trying to use...
Oh, got you. Got you.
Yeah. There's no point pulling over. Right, sorry guys. Gotta pull over, need to check his wound. No.
But time passes. The afternoon goes by quicker than you would like. Until about midday, 2:20. You arrive back, if I can find the fucking thing. Yeah, if you look, Katie, we have an automated timing thing which does weather, the date. It's for the zombie apocalypse, so it's all, we know how long we've been surviving for. It's really cool. That's why I make the big bucks. I don't make the big bucks, but I'd like to.
1 million a second.
1 million a second.
A second.
A second. What do you reckon, guys? Can I raise my prices to 1 million a player per session? Any?
I will
what
happily
currency?
play $1 million Venezuelan dollars.
$1 million? We're being offered $1 million Venezuelan dollars, Katie. That's legal Tinder right there. As opposed to illegal Tinder, which was the Epstein Island. Anyway, back to...
I knew I saw your name in it.
The flight logs I swam. Thank you, honey. The wolf is laughing. We won it, boys. It's all me, baby. You're welcome, citizen. Fuck's sake. Alright, where's Sam Oggy? There he is. Oi, oi, oi. Doherty, Oggy, Sarah O'Hara, Tara Rudden, and Tommy Greenwich. Cool, so the soldiers are all here. Got a tank. We love a good tank. Yeah, they have a tank. No, they haven't got a Chinook. If you want to be in the campaign... Because you would genuinely enjoy this campaign. You're just... Well, Katie's terrified of zombies. She hates zombies.
She'd be perfect for it.
Well, my point is, yeah, like, nothing would motivate her more to survive. No, Katie would love this because it's all RP based, and it's based off the Alien RPG. But yeah, no, I'm not going to torment her with as Kaleem. I want to hear you roleplay Kaleem, but he's watching the stream right now, and I don't want to lose a friend. But the accent is there anyway. So
Wow. You're
towing a line there, Bob.
We're about to get sued. Nova says technically one is... Fuck yeah, Liam, I'll take you up on that. Novo's worked out $1 million Venezuelan dollars is about £2,760 a session. He's offered it. I accept your generous offer, Liam.
I will write you a check.
Thank you. I expect it in the mail, good sir.
Second class.
So, as the school bus approaches the bridge that apparently it can't fit on, but we'll ignore that.
Pretend it didn't happen.
We very slowly sort of bring ourselves to the river, the falling snow, and you can see that there's actually an increased military presence here now. A number of the undead lie in small... Thank you, Kaleem, for sharing the domestic evidence. The undead now lie... there's like little dead piles of them around. And you can see that the soldiers here are spread out, but there's also more soldiers here than there were previously. And as your sort of bus approaches, Private Denmary gets off and goes, right, who wants to come and do some talking?
Miliano, get up. I do have to get my new assignment now. Since, I don't know if you guys do have any helicopters I can be, a pilot of.
I'm afraid we haven't got any helicopters. But not, well, we might, maybe at the base, but I don't know.
Well, I guess I'll just take whatever other mission I can get. Whatever assignment I can get out of it.
Sorry. And Denmary sort of approaching and goes, oof. Oh, fuck. And you see that rain's starting to come down along with the snow. We better get moving quickly, it's getting fucking slushy, you understand? Anyway, this here's the captain. Captain Haig, and she, I don't know if, is the salute the same in Ireland, Pat? The Irish salute? I'm not going to try and do it, I shouldn't try and do it.
Yeah. As I'm aware, regular salute.
Well, some, the Americans differ it.
I'm not in Irish Army, so...
Okay, it's flat palm. It's flat palm from what I can see.
Flat palm up to the corner of the eye, with the right hand, and then... Hang on, is it right or is it left?
From what I can see, it's right hand, and this is just from Google Images. Either way, it's not that important in the sense of and then it's, the stream.
It's up, it's long up, short down.
Yeah, anyway, so she snaps off a salute, and you see this other chap snap a salute. I will say, Gabe, just quickly for me, make a, just roll me a 5d6, 6d6 for military knowledge.
5d6, you said?
Yeah, for military knowledge.
There's a 5, a 3,
I'll
3
take
is
it.
5, a 2.
The salute he does back to Private Denmary is different to the one she gave him. Specifically, he does the American salute. And you see them quietly talking before Denmary sort of points back and gets you, like, signals for you guys to approach.
Can Christian stay on the
You will
bus?
find it like
He doesn't like it here.
Yeah? I'm sorry, are the noises unsettling to you? The ambient horror? I mean, these are the noises. I'm very careful with the noises. It's something I'm really trying to improve on, especially the Saturday sessions. You can hear the rain falling, there's like thunder from a distant, the rain shower, but in the absence of humanity, birds, animals, all these things, the river become just more, audible.
Oh, there, Captain.
Captain moves up and shakes you by the hand. Well, mighty fine to meet you all. How we doing?
Yeah, Liliana will salute him. Fine, sir. It's a pleasure to be back in a camp.
Well, we ain't at a camp yet. It's a little bit of a way from here. We gotta get from, this blockade here to suburban Wickerton, and then we gotta get through Wickerton to the dockyards. We're about a day's journey out, and it's already getting into the late afternoon. So we need to get some dust in our tracks, y'all understand.
Honestly, sir, any place that is that has some military support is better than inside the city right now.
You ain't wrong. Also, cut the sir crap. I'm purely a volunteer here. I just happen to outrank most of the people here. My name's, Haig. Jonathan Haig.
Understood, sir. Understood, Haig. John?
Jonathan is fine. And in case you can't tell from my horrific attempt at the accent, he is American.
Yep, got it.
Woo!
Never would have guessed.
Thank God, it's like one of the only accents I can do. I'm trying so hard. Did the walkers not get attracted to the wildlife
He's from
sounds?
Orange Land.
Out of interest, Novo, yes, the walkers do get attracted to the sound of wildlife, dogs barking and things like this. They tend not to attack the wildlife, though sometimes they will, which is how we end up with zombie dogs. But the majority of the noises we can hear are things like grouse and birds, which the walkers can't get. Shh! Shut the fuck up. There's a lot of roadblocks and a lot of dead, alright? Basically, he's not saying it's a day away, but actually, let me elaborate in character. He sort of looks at Dermot and he goes, "You're right, yeah, I'm from Greymail. You're right, it wouldn't be that long normally. However, there's a lot of dead zones in the city, places that we ain't willing to go. We've managed to clear a through route for the sake of supply runs and trade. And on top of that, I don't know if y'all have been out at night, but there ain't nobody here who wants to be out at night. So we ain't moving at night. We make a camp, we knuckle down, we keep watch, and we rest. We do not try to move on the run at night. They're attracted to the noise of the engines. Make sense?"
Emerald and flying.
Understood.
And it's still, despite January, it's still getting dark early in the evening, so...
Speaking of, best be on our way, or are we camping here at this bridge?
No, we'll travel a little bit of a way if we can. Let me introduce you to some folks. These fine fellas you've already met. This is Private Mary Denmary, Private Augie, Private Greenwich. But joining us for this leg of the journey are my little fairies who are going to be fighting alongside us. This here is Private Sarah O'Hara, and you can see her and Denmary share a look. This is Denmary's wife. Oh, that tooltip can fuck off. What are you doing here? There's Private Doherty, and the crazy lady with the fuck me if you dare eyes is Tara Rudden. I wouldn't try if I was you. these are some of my favorites, and we're here to keep y'all safe. I understand we have folks at the camp, others of these like yourself. So let's keep things moving, shall we?
Right.
Alright. Everyone back on your fucking bang bus, let's go.
You're what?
Don't worry about it, get on the bus. Also, important question. Any kids? How many kids we got?
2, as far as we know.
2 kids. Alright, appreciate it. Kids are, a sore spot for the Runcorn. Make sure we get them well fed and looked after, alright? Anyone need any extra blankets, any supplies? What's mine is yours, except the gun.
Dermot will need an extra blanket. I say in a really shitty American accent.
He looks at you, and you see him casually click the safety off his gun.
Just messing with you, boy. Just messing with you. Look, gotta have a bit of humour, otherwise everything's gonna be dull and boring. Dermot will need another blanket. He's nursing quite a bad wound. He'll need the extra warmth to keep the blood circulating.
Shit. I didn't even fucking ask. Injured. How are we doing on wounded? Anyone need medical attention?
Like I said, Dermot is injured for the moment. Should be good in a few days, all touch wood.
Jesus Christ, as he sort of looks over at Dermot. The fuck happened to you?
Accident.
Accident, aye. Well, alright then. If that's what you're gonna go with. Well, like I say, we'll keep ourselves going. Everybody eat up. Doherty, give him some of your rations and I'll take some of mine. And he does genuinely go around and provide you all with food. Just enough to keep you going.
Except.
Same here, I got no reason to deny.
I'm not in a position to say no to food.
So I'm just adding, there would be all the other fellow survivors. Adding them in. There's Peggy. There she is. So, there's all your fellow people who can be brutally murdered at any second, if needed.
Great.
More.
Technically, we're all
Corpse store.
expendable.
You are, but they're more so.
Exactly. Remember.
More blood for the blood god.
Wait, what?
Just be more blood for the blood god, skulls for the skull throne.
The American looks at you. What the fuck's he talking about?
Don't answer, honestly.
It's just a game reference.
Knuckle up,
Don't
let's
worry.
go. Who's riding in the bus? Then you see Demo, he goes, and sort of glances over at Sarah and he goes, yes, you two can take fucking point. Worst kept secret in the entire damn camp. Augie, you're on the bus. Okay, so, alright. And goes to join you all.
I just say they're not really much of a secret when then Mary Sargent's just flaunting it off to torment her.
Is that right? Are you being a cunt again, Sergeant? And Granite shrugs. Whatever that motivates the troops, sir. You fucking bastard. Alright. Come on then, let's go. And he sort of shoulders his gun. Worst fucking holiday I ever had.
Tell me about it.
That's his backstory. He's an American soldier on holiday when the outbreak happened.
What's not to love, General? You've got all the rolling hills, all the beautiful scenery. Just a wee damper on the mood is this little outbreak.
Do you say that to him? Are you like walking with him? Because he doesn't mind if you're on the bus or off, as long as you're within line of sight and.
Gonna be stretching my legs because obviously I'll have been sat for the journey and
yeah.
stuff. Yeah, so I'll take take a walk.
Yeah. He says that, and he sort of looks at you and goes, "Ugh. I was meant to be on the damn next fucking flight home. And then the whole damn country went to shit, and I heard on the news that France had gone to hell and England had burnt, and I cheered when I heard that. And then America, no word from America. I tried to call my wife and kids and wasn't able to do shit. I'm just stuck out here in the middle of fucking Erin.
Well, I mean, in terms of firepower, America does have a lot of guns, so it should be easy to clean them up. It's just how quickly they get them cleaned up, I suppose.
Yeah, you've never served in the American military, mate. A lot of fucking guns, not many fucking brain cells.
Don't think you need a brain cell to pull a trigger at something that should be dead.
Ain't that God's truth? What's a kid like you doing out in all of this, anyway?
Well, in some senses I got lucky. I wasn't at school the day that it all went down, because I'm doing in sixth form, so obviously didn't have to go in till later like in the afternoon. So I was just getting ready to go out when it all kind of started. Down with family on docks, just finished up, and then all of a sudden everything kind of went to shit. One of the boys comes up, deals with somebody causing issues down by one of the stalls. Next thing you know, we've got full-blown panic, people being bitten, rapidly turning, and then, yeah. That started off as a nice peaceful day, the lads coming in for lunch from their halls, dropping off whatever they'd trolled in. Shit going south, and then, yeah, next thing I know, my old man's taken a bite, shoved me to the side. I've had to watch him change, and, well, after seeing how that horrifying event turned out, I kind of had to do something. I wasn't about to let him just continue to ramble around, so, yeah.
I know the feeling. I was at, yeah, that's the Irish pub, hang on.
Yeah, swapping between the two is going to take you a little bit of a second.
It's really not easy. Hang on. I'm from Greymill. No, I appreciate that. I was, like I said, I was on holiday when all this kicked off. The, what's the word I'm looking for? The missus, she, told me it was good for my health to, take some time to myself, and we were fine, you understand. There was no, what's the word? Difficulties there. But I had an intense-ass job and 2 deployments. You know, life had been pretty shat. So I was here to, you know, I've got family here in Ireland. Supposedly it's where my ancestors are from. You know what we Americans are like. We're obsessed with that. But, I was down at Kylemore Abbey for a holiday when it all kicked off.
Down that way, were you? Well, I mean, it could have been worse. I got a text from me mate James when it all started. Everything went to shit in a handbag at school.
James, what now? Yeah.
Oh, my friend. Just random name I've just pulled out. Just
no, I know. I vibe with those. Go on.
James. I don't know. James McCree.
McCree?
There you go.
Scrawny kid. Blonde.
Hey. How'd you know it?
He's at the camp.
James, that bastard survived that fucking shithole he was telling me about.
I don't fucking know, mate, but there's a James McCree at the camp. Only got one arm, mind you.
Okay, well, that toys in line with what he said, so I suppose that's not too bad, I suppose. I mean, got out of it alive, so I always knew he was a lucky bugger. Blinking pulled all the birds the jammy sought.
Well, if he's going to be doing any of that, he'll be doing it one-handed. Alright. And they're sort of continuing on into the distance. It's beginning to get dark. As it starts to reach about 7 o'clock, the sun is dimming in the sky. I would like you all to make stealth checks, please.
You just keep getting worse.
Well, because of the military, I will ignore the first failure, like the first skull.
Yep.
I
only got
can't
one,
wait
so
to
that's
see
fine.
how this turns out.
I will also amend, thanks to Pat's input, it is not sixth form, it is transition youth, so TY. So it will now be, if I'm referencing to the year I was in, it'll just be shortened to TY. Thank you, Pat.
So how old would you be, roughly? Or how old would James McCree be?
We'd both be around between the 16 to 18 years, depending on, to my knowledge, obviously Pat would have a greater understanding of
So
what
about
age the
16,
TY would be.
17?
Yeah,
Yeah.
TY would be 16.
16?
15,
Okay.
16. Yeah.
Cool. Say 16 then. Sweet. Thank you, Pat.
Yeah, I never waste the names you guys randomly drop. I note them all down.
Oh, trust me, I didn't. I could have gone into the list of birds that James McCree had pulled, but
It's more I never
be looking
waste
at a list
anything.
of
It's
a
how
lot.
this campaign runs.
you'd be looking at a list as long as your arm now.
After a while, the convoy begins to come to an end. With these successes, but with one skull from Christian, walkers are following you. Zombies moulding their way through the tree line. Occasionally they lurch out of the trees coming towards you. But you are able to resist them. You know, the armed forces here, they don't use their guns, you notice. So I've responded to a message there, my apologies. They don't use their guns, you notice. That would be too loud. They let them approach, and then they fire. They don't fire anything. They bayonet them through the eyes, you know, stuff like that. So you are able, over time, to make a little bit of a headway. You are about halfway through this trek, this journey, when the sun gets truly too low for you to do anything with. And in the middle of the road, surrounded by, you know, cars and other bits and bobs, you can see the soldiers begin to span out, and they start to form a ring of cars around you and the school bus. Alright, this is where we're going to be staying for now, folks. Make yourselves comfy. Let's get a fire going. And you can see Den Mary and her wife start getting like a campfire roaring. And with a the cars around you, one by one, their headlamps blink on, forming like a ring of light to see out of. In fact, I can show you the map, because I'm quite pleased with this map.
Can I just make sure the entrance to the bus is facing the fire?
Yep, that's fine.
Yeah, damn it!
I'm quite pleased with this map. And there's the ambience.
Let me reload it. It's not loaded on mine. Let me just reload Foundry.
So, campfire made and sort of surrounded on all sides. Despite the military presence here, I am going to up that threat level to 1. There is now a threat of walkers at all times.
I guess Milena will go see if there's anything that she needs to be Like that needs reinforcement.
Yeah, who would you like to go
Post-
speak with?
I believe with the captain.
Yeah. Haig is stationed over here if you want to go say hi.
Bill can't see the map. Sorry to be a pain,
Oh,
Bob.
I think... Oh, no, you are there. I see you.
Yeah, I don't know if it's just my thing being a bit
Anyone
daft.
else see the map?
Oh, there we go. It's now loaded for
Oh,
me.
for some reason it just didn't like the first token I put on the map. God knows why.
Can I get the advanced medical kit off Jamal?
You can go speak with him. You can go speak with him if you like to get it.
Reduce
I
level.
don't know whether I still have it because I don't remember technically giving it back after patching you up.
I don't think you did. But you should have it.
I should have it then. Obviously, I don't think I've got it in my inventory because obviously was
Okay, so hang on.
Kaleem's
So,
dropout was unexpected.
well, that's fine. Like, we can just roleplay it. If you, I mean, I'm playing Jamal
Yeah.
right now, so
So yeah, I technically still have it because obviously patched them up and then we pretty much ended the
do
session.
you
after,
give it
so
back?
there
Do you
wasn't
give it
really
back
any
to
action.
Jamal or?
I mean, as it stands, I was probably going to go look at Pat's wounds anyway to
Okay, we'll
check
leave
on
it be
them because
then.
he's done a lot of.
Yeah,
So,
I was just going to get it to like change the dressing.
All right, Dermot, come closer to the fire here. Let me check that wound of yours. All right.
Also, if you guys can't hear the
Oh,
background
right.
noise of like the ambient conversation and stuff, just click on your token and you should be able to hear it.
I'll just I'll ask Haig, Jonathan. Be like, Jonathan, is there anywhere you need me? Currently, I am. I got no assignments. Got to earn my keep.
Jonathan sort of looks and goes, I'd be appreciative if you took up a perimeter, but I appreciate you're wounded. Just pick a corner in the circle and defend it. We've got all the headlights on to illuminate the trees, but one can't ever be too careful now.
Tell me about it. Understood.
Appreciate it.
Where is, I guess, probably.
Can I perform a medical check on Dermot to essentially change his sort out his dressings and whatnot?
Yeah, you can do a medical check if you want. I will say that everyone can heal 1 for resting here tonight.
Lovely. Yeah, just so I can. Seeing as it's not that. I'll use my basic medical gear just because that's all I've got, but
Yeah.
realistically, we'll just add 1 to the roll or just re-roll it if needed.
How do you mean?
Or is this because last time or was that because we had the advanced medical kit that I could re-roll it for the serious injury?
I thought that was a feat you had. Sorry, go on, Pat.
No, that was emergency medicine adds.
What I remember, it was because we had advanced and basic medical kits. And
That could be it.
It was using both kits
Got you.
was the reroll.
Yeah, I wasn't.
Yeah,
we don't usually allow a reroll.
No, and it was what you're getting mixed up with. I've got emergency medicine, so I gain +2 medicine
Got
when
you.
you stabilize critical injury. So yeah, that's all it was. So I will make this check now. See how shit goes.
You realise you're rolling privately, by the way.
Oh shit.
Would you like to push that roll? As DM, I can see it.
I will push it. There we go. There we go.
Okay. You're able to, by the fire here, you're able to sort of get Dermot lying down. You sort of lean over him. D'Angelo comes and sort of helps hold him. Easy now. Easy. And you're able to restore that 1 hit point. I need to check the flesh wound, how it works. Lethality 3 days, 5 days recovery. Yeah, you just... Okay, so you have succeeded for this day, so he doesn't tick along towards death. Always a plus.
Yeah, I've got it. 5 days to death, 3 days recovery, stabilized. So he's currently on
Yeah, it's
Bruised
not like you can
one
just magically heal him, but I will put him back up to bruised. However, on that one skull, we're going to roll a mess up. I don't want to do a walker attack. I'm going to instead do just a simple mess up, result.
Yeah.
Oof. So Pat, your -1 for your deep flesh wound becomes a minus. Your penalty becomes 3, not 2.
Oh, fuck.
So even though you are able to restore yourself slightly and recover a little bit, you can feel the wound getting deeper in your shoulder. It's in that phase where it's starting to heal up now, but it's not looking good, being honest. It's not infected, that's a plus, but it's horrible. And it's becoming very difficult for you to what's the word I'm looking for? It is becoming very difficult for you to be able to use your appendages, to use your arm. Make sense?
Yeah, nope, makes sense.
Okay, so
Alright, let's just redress that now, alright? Look, keep the pressure off of it, we'll keep it in the sling. We'll keep it padded and stay by the fire, alright? God damn it. Because cold will get you if we'll fuck that up. Need to keep you warm, keep the blood flowing.
Is Christian still bound and in the bus?
I wouldn't think so.
Okay, so by the fire.
Yeah, my personal take on it would be once the general's got in, he's probably been given the update. Hence why he went, an accident. Is that what we're calling it? So he'd been given the update, probably by
I
Mary.
assassinated the bus wheels.
Attempted to assassinate you. I would assume he was given the update by Mary, and then obviously kind of let free, but obviously under watchful eye, so they are keeping.
Yeah.
That would be my take on it, considering he went, an accident. Is that why? What we're calling it?
Okay.
That's my take on how.
In such an instance, Gabe,
Yes.
as you where are you on the map? You were there. You've taken up point.
Yes.
Can you just make me a scouting check for me, please?
Oh shit, I knew it was a bad idea. Still did it. Oh, by the way, do I get any reduction in stress for being in the presence
Yes.
of more?
I'll drop it down to 1 because you've had stress is just relieved the same as health, just the less you just need to take time to rest, and you guys have had time. Yes, everyone should have relieved it. I would say everyone can go down to 1 stress and have relieved 1 health, if that makes sense.
So we are down another stress, or we're
down to
stress?
Down to 1.
Down to 1. Okay, cool.
I had reached 0 from the farm.
Then
go back up?
No. Then you are chilling.
Tim's just kind of slightly out of it. He's grabbed the dog and he's currently cuddling the dog with one arm, half asleep by the fire.
Right. Well, also while we're doing this, I will talk to Christian and ask him how his leg's doing. All right, Christian.
Christian is avoiding eye contact with Dermot at all costs. He is standard guilty child.
Christian, can you focus on me for a second, little fella? Look.
Yeah, the leg's fine. Thank you.
Sure?
Thank you. Yeah.
No issues. It's not giving you any aches or pains, no.
It aches a bit, but I could probably do with walking it off, to be fair. But I don't think that that's going to be
Well,
A popular choice.
well, no, it's a good walk. Obviously, you'll probably have somebody next to you, but you'll be all right. That general fella's all right. Good. Maybe not for you, but he's at least got a decent humour. Right.
Well,
How are those bandages feeling?
they're actually really good. Maybe yeah, you were kinder than I thought. So thank you.
Look, I might have been a bit of a twat to you when we first met, but I can appreciate you've got some stones to you, so I'll give you that. But
Just
whatever you're going through, just bear it down. Get things right with Dermot, all right? He's all right. I'm sure that it's just going to take a bit of time for his shoulder to heal, all right? But while considering I'm here and I'm the only one really with any idea of how to do any bandaging by the looks of it, I'm gonna look out for you. So, show me the bandages. Let me just see, make sure there's nothing, they're not stained or anything.
Christian would just roll up his trousers. No, trouser leg. There we go. And just show his leg.
Are you going to give any input on this, Bob? Like, do you have any visuals
So
for
this
it?
is the wound, isn't it?
Yeah, this is his leg wound. Leg wound, bad infection, decent degree, needs monitoring. Here's my notes on it.
Make a survival check for me, Liam. Would you like to push?
Nothing.
Would you like to push?
As a DM, you'd be teasing.
I do. Do you want a plus 30 to that?
As a player, I'm gullible.
On one success, you can see that it is red and inflamed. There's definitely a little bit of infection, though not the fun kind, sadly. It would seem that he is okay. This is what you would expect from a cut this deep. This is part of the healing process. Yeah. It sucks. It must sting like a bitch, but it's okay.
Right. Well, we're looking good for now. Like I say, don't. Best bet now. Tomorrow, if you want, you and me, we can walk. You can jump out with me. We can take a walk. We can walk with the bus. All right.
Yeah.
Right. Stretch your legs. Legs. Keep pressure off that. Keep some pressure off that bad leg. All right. But don't act like a pirate and be a peg leg and just hop along. All right.
Well, kind of sounds fun, but fine.
I mean, I know these bastards out there are all saying a pirate's favourite word, but you know, not everybody can have the favourite word of R. But you know,
well,
personally, between you and me, I think some of these guys are posing as pirates. I think they're posers.
To be fair, if I start walking with a peg leg, I might be mistaken for someone who's not a pirate, if you catch my meaning. So, probably best that we don't.
Oh no, because if you've got a peg leg, you'd be walking funny, but it'd also be one heck of a. Be pretty obvious to tell. It wouldn't be a leg; it'd be a clothes peg with your size.
You're like 4 inches taller than me.
Aye.
Ish.
And that height difference is all that matters right now. I'm the taller, I'm the older, and I'm the better looking one.
Christian would playfully push you away and just go, for now.
Yeah, well, make sure you. That's why. That's why these guys are helping us.
As this conversation is happening, just to go back a little bit, Gabe, Ilania, you look out into the distance, and in the edge of the tree line far away, you could swear you saw something move.
Jonathan.
The captain sort of looks over and goes, what is it?
Look towards that direction over there. She'll point towards where she saw the movement. Something is moving there.
He raises his rifle and bing, flicks on a light, a flashlight, which I'm going to actually hopefully be able to show you in a second. Flashlight. How far would a flashlight go? Let's say about 60 feet.
Depends on the power.
This is just a little one on the bottom of his... What's it called?
On the barrel.
Yeah. There's a mission angle. Hang on. It's the wrong thing. There it is, a mission angle. 90 degrees. 5 degrees. 25 degrees. Perfect. Update. Boom. You can see his torch now. Annoyingly, this is where rotation makes it look like shit, but there's his torch. He binks a flashlight onto the, what's it called? It ain't evidence if I'm not shot. And he goes, he reaches to the radio on his chest and goes, this is call sign Ahab. We've got movement on the western side of the camp. Gonna take newbie and check it out. Come on, you. And he'll move out towards it, scanning with the torch.
For reference, Bob, I just looked it up online. If it's on a rifle, it'd be typical effective range is 200 to 500 meters, depending on the lumens.
Okay, so yes, it can. Yes, it can.
Yeah,
it can hit. It would be very bright, is what we're saying here.
Yeah, even if we go with the lowest lumen,
yeah, no stress. Again, this is purely just to show a little bit of an effect here, because I will one day. I have plans to put you guys in rooms with zero light and do this effect where you have the torch, and then you have to like rotate in your turn to see where stuff is. Make sense? So this is me testing to see if stuff works. And he steps forwards ever so slightly and just... Are you there, girl? Lieutenant, come here. Back me up. I need an extra gun.
You move forward. Should you just flick the safety off? And keep looking around.
He's focusing on this bit here. Make a scout check for me.
Oh, fuck. Scout or survival? It doesn't matter. Both of them.
Preferably scout, because you're trying to spot something here.
Got it. Didn't see fuck all.
Is that not okay? What the hell? Oh, I see. That's
Apparently,
why.
I don't have a flashlight. Makes sense.
So,
I don't like that green
do
light.
you wish to push?
Eat. Fuck. Yes, I guess.
Okay, roll it. So click put it once, go one thing, nice.
Oh dear God.
He goes, oh hell, there she is. Come in, Cal, come in. By the way, I'm just going to pop your health back up, because you would have healed back up to bruised. And he pulls you over and he goes, get down, get down. Now, she ain't seen us, but look. Right in the trees, do you see it? You gotta blink to be able to see it.
She was just trying to focus her vision. Trying to see what the heck he's talking about.
As you focus your vision, you squint. And it's so hard to see because it's dark on dark. But then as his light glances across it, the skin ripples like a chameleon and changes colour slightly to fit the new shade of the background to sort of like a pale alabaster white. And Haig goes, "Say, have the bears out here. Everyone play fucking alert." And all the soldiers are immediately pointing guns around. And as you squint, sat stationary in the tree line watching, you can see this amalgamation of zombies. Sort of like 4 or 5 strong men, almost melted together. They look like they've been crushed under immense weight, sort of walking hunched back. But as it walks, it blends in with the background slightly. That thing came out of the fucking quarry. It's breeding them down there. But that one's the biggest, we reckon.
What the fuck are we not? We're not fucking missile striking the whole fucking area.
Oh, shh. The bear there's mine to kill, and I'm not having no fucking missile strike take it out. Nah, when it comes down to it, it's gonna be me, that girlie there, and my knife.
She's just gonna look at him with that face of like.
Did anyone not pick up on codename Ahab?
Oh, you
yeah,
started
but
going
still.
Australian for a second.
Moby Dick, anyone? Is it
started
Camero's
going-
Alabaster White?
You started going Crocodile Hunter Dundee.
He's meant to be like Outback
fucking
American.
Ahab die.
Yes!
Like I just
One of the main
exactly
traits of the book is his obsession and the fact that he's a maniacal, self-destructive moron.
exactly my.
That's
point.
my interpretation, at least.
I'm looking at this.
This is
like,
his whale.
Are you fucking nuts?
He looks back at you and he goes, "Everybody's fucking nuts these days. Fuck it, I'm an Australian now, just to make this even funnier." And it's honestly an easier accent for Bob to do, because it's nowhere near Irish.
Crikey, what we've got here, mates, is some fucking abomination of an undead.
Nah, that bear's got the taste for me, Elenia. You seem like the good sort. But she gave me this. And he sort of shows you his side, and you can see there's like 3 scars across his ribs. Like freshly torn meat from the side of his rib cage. The bear don't bite you, see? She just likes to rip you apart, play with you while you're still alive. She don't bite you and turn you. And you see the bear moves slightly down. Its head tilts and he goes, "Fuck, get down, get down." And he backs up. And I'm going to roll a scout for the bear.
Oh, for fuck's sake! By the way,
Nah.
I'm gonna have to be away for like about 20.
Well, why at 10 o'clock, why don't we take our break then?
Oh, that's perfect. That's when I have the doctor.
The bear moves into the open space, and Haig steps forwards, straight up moves towards it and goes, "You see me, you bastard? I'm right fucking here. Come on then." Then starts to reach for his Bowie knife, but the bear staggers forwards on like, it's got like 3 arms from where you can see like an 18-year-old man's been like crushed into the ribcage and moulded with it. And then its head tilts as it hears like a rumble. And Haig goes, "Yeah, you think that tank's near, don't ya? No, it's just the fucking cars. Come on. Come on." And the bear's head tilts again before it turns and moves back into the tree line and disappears. And Haig flicks his light off and he goes, spits on the ground. "Fucking coward." Turns, moves back towards you. Everyone's got their...
Already back the fuck up.
Sees you're not there and he goes, "Yeah, you're definitely... you're definitely fucking Irish Army, aren't you? Christ. No harm done, girl. No harm
I have a
done."
fucking pistol. I have a
Yeah?
pistol. What do you expect me to do with that?
Fire it if needed. But right now, I don't see no reason to. The bear's gone now. But it's one of many, that thing. It's the biggest one that's come out the quarry. But that quarry's breeding monsters, girl.
We should. Fuck. Is it? Did the Navy have fucking missiles collapsing the whole fucking area?
Navy. You think we got... Go on, Pat.
No, I shouldn't laugh. Like
Pat with the inside joke here.
We had fishermen staring down the Russian Navy.
Yeah. Seeing how you are no longer on the farm, I'm also going to get rid of all the stats for your haven. Because you are no longer in charge of your haven. He looks at you and he goes, "You keep something quiet, girl. Military type to military type.
Yes, sir.
We ain't had no fucking contact with Navy or Air Force. Runcorn gets orders through. But we ain't got much going on. Last thing we know is that we're establishing this here quarantine."
What the fuck?
Hello?
What about the camp I flew from? I was supposed to touch down in Runcorn to bring those 3 fuckers with me.
Where are you coming from?
I'm coming from London.
From fucking London? Christ. I have
They
no
had a
idea then,
big-
mate. But if you was scheduled to come land with us, Runcorn didn't mention it.
Hello? Ah, there we are.
Get him, we hear you.
Oh,
Sorry.
sorry. I meant to say, wait, we're in Ireland, right?
We are in Ireland, but London is fine. You could have been in London, like that's fine. Like, go for it.
No, I was thinking
Because
about
you've got links to Saint Sophia's, which is where the outbreak started here in the UK. So
Yep. So yeah, in this case, it's fine. It's just like
yeah, and Runcorn wasn't informed of you coming, so none of this breaks narrative.
yeah, the 3 fuckers that I was transporting were supposed to be some bigwigs. So we're supposed to be expected. You're supposed to know about us. The Navy was supposed to be supporting us. They're supposed to come here. They're supposed to help us evacuate or some fucking shit. I don't know. What do you mean there's no fucking... Fuck!
What I'm saying is that if you want to know what's going on in the outside world, you best speak to Runcorn. She's the one with the radio. She's the one who's got the orders coming through, alright? And he wipes his nose and sort of pulls out a bogey the size of like a fumble and goes, "Nutrition." Pops it in. Gives it a good suck. Alright, now let's fucking scram. As this is happening, conversations are being had, people are moving around. Christian, after a little while, people are giving you space, but after a little while you are by the side of the fire. And this is going back slightly. You're looking out towards the west where you can see the lieutenant and the captain moving off together, like to go and investigate a noise, right? That's where we are in this narrative. And that's when you get like a pat on the side. Hey, good. You can see that it's Jamal sort of coming in to sit next to you. Good.
You there, Liam?
Liam!
He's dead, Jim.
Liam!
He's dead.
We've lost Liam!
Hello?
Oh my
Jamal-
god, they killed Liam!
Jamal squats down next to you and sort of between, like, the side of the fire you're sat on is bright enough that people like Sebastian and Dermot can't quite see. They can just see that, like, you know, you're chatting and sat there. And Jamal sort of sits down next to you and he goes, how are you holding up? Good.
I'm all right. Just I feel guilty about
Hey. I would bet you are frustrated with what happened to Dermot. Listen, I know you didn't want to leave the farm. I didn't want to either.
Then why did you?
I felt pressured. I felt like it'd be safer. But I'm hearing what you're saying about military and police. And he looks around. Listen, I can't have them looking into me.
Why not?
Firelight illuminates one side of his face, proper Rembrandt lighting, half in shadow, half in light. It's not the best. I was in a... Let's just say the... Listen, I don't want to go, alright? And I'm thinking of getting out of here. And I thought you might want to come with.
Well, maybe maybe Dermot might be better off because
I'm taking Dermot. Dermot's, frankly, he's a hindrance. He's wounded. He's gonna slow people down. I gotta get the fuck out of here, mate. I'm not going anywhere near this fucking place. It's a giant fucking pot of bait. We'll be scrumming a barrel.
that's kind of what I mean. It's kind of what I mean. Maybe Dermot would be better off if I didn't accidentally stab
You
him
see him?
again. So
He reaches into one of his inside pockets and shakily brings out a cigarette, but you can see clearly it's marijuana. It's a spliff, and he lights it in the fire and. Hey, you're gonna find out. They're gonna know. Listen, I fucked up. All right, ages ago I fucked up, and if I, do you know what undocumented is, kid?
no.
Right, well, let's just say that if I go to a fucking military camp and they're taking papers, I'm fucked. Listen, I'm going out. I'm out. I'm done. I'm moving. And I want you to come with me. I'm gonna go back to the farm. Yeah, back to the farm, I think. And then maybe try and get out of this quarantine.
I don't remember it exactly, but back in the last one, there wasn't a lot of these papers going around. A lot of people were just settled. They were given a tent and told to just live and help out. Maybe it's the same for you.
Takes another smoke. Nah, they're gonna fucking lock me up, mate. And even then, what if they're right? What if they're fucking right?
I've smelt smokers before, but that's weird.
Fuck up, it's calming my nerves. What I'm saying is that then what if this is all fucking like conspiracy or some shit, mate? They're getting everyone into the same place? Yeah? Holding us? I ain't getting caught like that. Not again.
Huh. That would be a grumping moment.
Listen, kid, I'm not crazy.
That would
Something
play,
out there ain't right.
Like out of character, Bob. That would play directly on. It would play directly on Christian's fears.
Yeah, so basically in character, I haven't discussed this little bit with Kaleem. All I know is that Kaleem stepped out the campaign, so I'm narratively removing Jamal. But in character, Kaleem's backstory, Jamal has been a criminal, like he has a dark history past. Secondly, he has weed cigarettes, so I'm trying to play to the paranoia of the weed, which he's been toting on in the background, so that's kind of where I'm trying to play him as, you understand, that's where I'm at.
What would you kind of suggest would be a role for, like...
It's up to you. Basically, if you leave with Jamal, it's a case of a new character. I won't be going back to Jamal. This is me having him sneak out of camp. That's why I made this entire map, was to have Jamal sneak off. Basically.
I don't know if it's the same for you, Bob, but the performance of Foundry's just tanked for me.
I'll check. I'm on Twitch right now. Hang on.
Like, hardware...
It's okay for me right now. This shouldn't be too intensive. It's only a couple of lighting effects and the fire in the middle.
It
shouldn't be too...
up with hardware acceleration is off.
That's weird. That has very little to do with me. Maybe a module using it, like the snow effect. Oh, hang on. Maybe it's the fog. Let me change... Hang on. Let me change...
No, it's okay.
Meteor shower is the current weather. Ooh.
No, it's fine. I've relaunched Opera. We're good.
Uh-oh. Well, that's a bit too much rain. My apologies. We're in a hurricane, apparently.
It's a bit windy,
that's fellas.
This is accurate Ireland. I will set us to... What should the rain be? Randomly generated. Snow. Okay, it's still snowing. Sorry, guys.
Right, I'm gonna do this D&D shit. Opposed manipulation check.
Okay.
I gotta beat whatever you throw at me.
I am going to reduce his manipulation by 2. Just so you know. Because you can see he's clearly not well. Make sense?
How clearly not well?
As in, like, he's got red-ringed eyes, he's stuttering as he talks, he stinks, like the smell of weed is something I think we're all familiar with, just, like, it's distinct, right? I lived in...
would not be.
True, Christian maybe not, but it would be an odd smell. You would know that it smells wrong. He did get 2 successes. So did you with a skull. So you can choose to ignore him if you wish, but I would like the skull roleplayed. Actually, I have a way in which... Oh no, I fucking got this. Reject him, please. I've got an idea for narrative.
I have an idea for narrative.
Go on, take it away then. Take it away.
Respectfully, screw your idea.
I'll message you what my idea was.
I've got an idea, and I think we were on the same wavelength.
That was my idea.
Oh, not the same wavelength.
Way darker. He killed Jamal. Go on then. You lead. I will take what you give. Moment to step away from my computer. Oh.
So.
Ooh, that works too. Yeah, I mean, go with what Christian would think.
So, you're saying that all of us in one place again, and no, not again. Not again. But Christian would turn away from the fire and look at Jamal, see like bloodshot eyes, a weird smell emanating from him, and just the rings around his eyes as well for lack of sleep, just going like, Jamal.
Yeah?
Are you okay? You look weird. You're talking weird.
Oh, fine, mate. I'm just fucking... Look, I'm trying to do a nice deed here. I thought you wanted out, yeah? I thought you wanted out.
Well, I don't want to go to a military base, but, like...
Oh, let's just fucking go! Let's get out of here! Listen, all the rest of them, everyone else, look at them! Look at
Jamal,
us.
like...
They're fucking watching us right fucking now!
Jamal, have you been bit?
Oh, no, not fucking bit. Fucking bit at all, look! And he starts to unbutton his shirt. Yeah? Starts to pull his shirt off. I'm not fucking bit! What? Hell? Starts to buckle his trousers. For context, this isn't meant to be a joke. This is meant to be frantic. Like, he is getting overwhelmed. I'm not genuinely trying to make a mockery here.
He is stimming.
Can I make a check to see? Because obviously...
I will say both everyone else, Pat, Liam, Gabe, actually not Liam, Pat, David, Gabe, all of you make scout checks, and I want any successes. Ignore skulls just to see what's going on.
I don't need to scout check.
You'll see.
Nipples.
Right.
I'm going
The stream's getting a lovely angle on my bottom right now. Yeah, you like that, boys?
Give it another wiggle. I pay for this shit. The customer's always right.
It's true.
Shaking his can.
I look back and Novo says that's a very nice Irish drizzle. I assume he meant the rain and not my bottoms. I've never been described as an Irish drizzle, but yeah.
That's a nice piece of Irish pound cake you got there.
Oh boy, that thing. Right, so we got success, nice. You all start to see Jamal getting frantic and Jamal reaches down and grabs Christian by the bicep and starts to like drag him away. At which point,
I'm sorry, Diarmid is even in his like half delusional self is going shit. He's getting up and he's charging.
Dermot moves and goes to charge. I want to hear David and Gabe as well.
Okay, so as soon as I've taken notice of this, I am like practically sprinting because like
Gabe's sprinting in.
Essentially,
Oh no, that ain't me. I'm walking there.
Sorry,
Someone else.
Discord makes you guys sound really similar. My apologies. Carry on.
I'm essentially sprinting in, and obviously because Dermot's still injured and stuff, I assume I would make it past him, seeing as he's...
Yeah, I'll allow it. I just don't want anyone interacting just yet. And Gabe,
So
what are you doing as you see this?
Yeah,
I'll
she's
probably end up
still with
about
her.
there.
Yeah, Eliana still has her gun out, and she's gonna be like, marching towards him with the gun by her side, ready for anything.
Okay, I'm gonna roll. Oh, go
I
on.
think Christian would do the one thing that he knows would help him by default.
Go on.
He would try and kick out from Jamal, but probably fail, and just try and turn back to the dog. Boy, help!
Okay. I need an opposed force against Jamal. Oh no! Fuck! You go, boy, out! Jamal, I'm going to represent the skulls here, stepping back, drags Christian with him to the edge of the firelight, dragging him towards the two soldiers. Cunt the dog goes, and sort of starts to move around, but he twists so Christian's in the way. And Christian, you feel something sharp in the point of your back. Call him off. Call the fucking dog off.
Jamal, this is stupid. Stop it.
They're gonna fucking kill us. They're gonna serve us up to them like fucking... No, I'm getting out of here.
And what are you gonna do? Serve me up?
Well, I don't fucking plan for
go.
this. You should have just fucking come. You should have just fucking come with me, mate. I didn't fucking plan for this.
Let go of me.
No, don't go. That dog's gonna rip my fucking head off. I'm not gonna be a dickless man in this world. And at this point, you can see
Let him go.
Greenwich and Oggy are moving forwards, rifle raised. Let him go, son. They're all fucking in on it. Look at them, they're all fucking in on it.
Look, this ain't any of your business. Jamal, let me go and I'll call the dog off. You're scaring me.
Call the dog off. Fucking call him off.
Let go of my fucking leg and I will call the dog off.
He's holding you by the bicep, not by the leg. Sorry.
Oh.
That'd be a hell of an angle to try and hold you by. But he's got a knife in the small. He's got a knife in the small of your back. More importantly.
Let go of my arm, and I'll call the dog off.
No fucking deal, mate. You're the only thing that getting me not sure. Come on. And you can see Greenwich has moved up and Oggy has moved up. Both have rifles raised at Jamal. He's starting to back up. And he goes, I want fucking out. I want fucking out. I don't want to be fucking here. I ain't going to no fucking military base.
Would Jamal notice me slipping a rock into my sling?
Make a stealth check. I will say before you speak, Link, 'cause I did hear you. Gabe, Pat, David, what are you doing?
Oh.
I'm marching towards him, gun raised.
Okay,
So-
gun raised.
You drop
Which way
the
is
fucking boy
Jamal
now.
now facing with...
Jamal is
Yeah.
facing kind of all around. He's facing towards the fire, but
Okay,
he
so-
is aware of the two soldiers behind him with guns raised. They're not shooting because they're very likely to also shoot the kid.
Okay, can...
Oh, I don't mind about that, but I'm shooting.
So,
They care.
I'm gonna move closer and try and keep Jamal's attention on me,
Mhm.
talking to him. So I'll get to about there, so I'm still
Yeah.
within a reasonable enough distance, but not enough to cause him to panic and be like, okay, Jamal, come on.
Okay, so you're going to try and talk him down.
Yeah.
The lieutenant is moving in with gun raised. Pat with the sling. What are you doing?
I'm loading the sling. He has stripped himself bare. He's dragging Christy off into the woods. There's no other way. Dermot is perceiving this in his current adult state. He is just going to aim for the head with the sling.
Okay, I'll
Mal-
say,
Mal-
David, as Dermot begins to fire Sling a Rock, David can attack. I will say, if you roll a manipulation against Jamal, every success is an additional dice to Dermot. Gabe, as you see the sling begin to move, you know what's about to happen. What do you do?
Where's he at, actually? Am I close enough to, like, stop him? Or
You
is
could
far-
potentially shoot him, but you run the risk of shooting Liam.
Pushed 2 successes.
Well, I was gonna try to stop Dermot, cause I don't want the fucking dude to get scared and stab the boy.
At this
like
point,
the
it's
boy,
happening on
but-
instinct. You're not close enough to stop Dermot.
Oh yeah, yeah, the boy is in front of me. Yeah, I have. Fuck. There's cunt. There's Sebastian.
God, I love
there's
this campaign.
Fuck. Oh my fucking! I really want to fucking shoot him, but
Do it.
Dermot's got an
You
extra
hope-
2 dice.
Yeah. Well, I want to hear what Gabe...
yes.
Is Gabe going to do anything first? Apologies, but I need to do things in order.
She's not gonna shoot. She's not gonna shoot.
Dermot, that is an additional 2 dice to you. As you see, as Sebastian sort of approaches, Jamal sort of moves out from behind Christian and goes, "Back up, kid! I want out! I don't want to be here. I'm trying to go. Just let me go! You're working with the government." 2 successes. He has no armor. That drops him to battered. I am going to ask everyone at the same time to roll me. Actually, I just had a panic check. So, Dermot slings the stone. It smacks Jamal in the side of the face. He pulls back slightly. Each of you, I'm doing what I did in the school. Each of you, including Liam, message me privately, without conferring, what you are going to do. And then, I would like Liam to roll me a d6 for the actions of Jamal. I would like David to roll me a d6 for the actions of Greenwich. Pat to roll me a d6 for the action of Sam Oggy. And Gabe to roll me a d6 for the actions of Cunt the Dog. So message me and roll me a d6, each of you.
In private or?
Yup. Actually, it doesn't make any difference because you guys can't see the chart, but yeah.
This is d6 and then
Need to take our break after this. I love doing this privately message me thing. It puts so much tension into...
Because I am dick.
Okay, so you're gonna...
The one thing I noticed when we private roll, I can still see the number Gabe rolled.
That's weird.
I think.
Yeah, I can still see 3, 5.
Yep, the 5 will.
Oh boy,
Yeah.
Pat, I wonder what you have rolled.
Oh, David, I wonder
I
what you rolled.
I think it's more so.
I'm not even rolling this privately because I know what
No.
you fuckers have rolled.
I was just also curious to make sure. I think it's more so people don't know what chart you've rolled on, just that there is a
So
number.
I have a table in front of me of basically random NPC actions in similar situations, right? I will then roll to see, like, match and equalize what's going on. So let's see. David, I need a response from you as well, please, privately, what you're doing.
Oh shit. Wrong person.
Send a message to one of us like, I'm marking him.
Kill.
Huh? What do you mean?
No, it's fine.
Okay. In a split second, you see Sergeant Greenwich raise his rifle to shoot Jamal. But Sam Oggy goes, "No, Sarge! Civvies!" And that was the rolls we had there for those two. One, had you not rolled the counter, Greenwich would have gunned Jamal down. Cunt the dog is going for the balls. Christian, I need an opposed force check. Jamal has 1 success. No successes. You can push if you wish. You do. On a skull, take a point of damage for me. Go down to bruised. As you twist in his grip, as you actually cut your collarbone open and blood seeps across your chest, but you twist and push your own knife against Jamal's throat, and now the two of you are sort of locked with knives against each other. Gabe sprints forwards. Sebastian sprints forwards. Damn it, fire another shot. Whip crack.
Do I get any bonus die to this one?
I know, but I'm not going to be. You should get less dice on account of the amount of people now grappling Jamal. But I'm not going to. It was 2 skulls
Successes.
and a
Yeah,
skull.
hey, Christian!
On a skull?
I would take damage. I pull out Stitch or something.
Yeah, take a point of damage on the skull. That's good. Okay,
Yeah,
I now
strain your
need
arms from the injuries.
an opposed force check from both Gabe and Sebastian, and I'll roll. You've got 2. I'm going to push.
Do I need to
5
hand down to
successes.
Fuck.
It's
Oh
not going
my
to be damage, Pat. I'm going to make a change in a second. We'll see.
Do we get a
Bored.
quick question? Do we get like advantage or something?
No,
Because
but I will
there's-
combine your results.
Got it.
So you need 3, Gabe. You could push Sebastian. Ooh.
God damn.
Oh, I forgot to cut the dog. Hang on. Ah,
Yeah.
damn.
Push. Push.
Can't.
Oh!
Can't push.
Yes,
Dave, you're
it can
rolling
be.
5.
So no bite.
I had completely forgotten I had a sledgehammer. Yeah, I should have like smashed his fucking head in.
I just kneecaps Jamal.
I mean, yeah, definitely I would have gone for the non-lethal. Yes, definitely. I'm not racist or anything.
Jesus, just fucking snaps his legs like Tinder would. Like, Jesus. Okay. With only 3 successes, Jamal pushes Connor back, staggering away from the group. The rock clacks into his head and one of his eyes is broken. The actual eye socket has popped where his face was badly burnt. What? Fucking... And you can see Greenwich and Oggy are now raised rifles straight at him, sort of moving back. And he starts to step away further into the light. Fucking turns. I ain't fucking dying here. You fucking crazy man. You fucking crazy people. And I would like one last roll. I would like each of you to roll me 1d6. On the result of a 1, we will treat it as a skull, like a walker.
Oh, why would you?
This is a survival check for Jamal as he runs into the forest, backs away towards the forest.
1 success, 1 failure, apparently.
I'm going to roll this privately.
The bear gets.
Okay, the rolls, I will send them to Kling so that he can see them, and they have been fair. I'll send them into the entire chat. Because I want this to be open and narrative. Haven Chit Chat, I will be sending the rolls in. Jamal backs away from the party. I'm not fucking doing this. I'll fucking die. I'm not. You're crazy. You fucking crazy. Ah! And you see hands grab him from the tree line and pull him back. And he twists and starts stabbing the knife, but it gets embedded and he drops it as it clatters to the ground. And he goes, fucking. And you just see him get dragged into the tree line. And after a few seconds, the screaming stops. And all you can hear is gargling.
Yep. Expected.
Not planned, though. If you look in Haven Chit Chat, he rolled a 32 on the Walker attack, which is a fatal one. And then he rolled no successes and 1 stress on his zombie evasion roll.
Yep. I mean, the bear is in there. I was expecting him to get more.
I could have made it the bear, that's true. But no, this is just the fact there are walkers all around. And the last you see of Jamal, it even says you messed up, Christ. The last you see of Jamal is him being dragged into the tree line. And then the world goes so terribly, awfully quiet. Let's go take our 10-minute break. 20-minute, however long you want it to be, and then we'll pick up and have a quick little boost before the end of the session. Sound good?
That's good.
Generally wasn't planned to kill Jamal. I wanted to bring him back later down the line as like part of like a rival community, but it's how the dice.
You can always make a Jamal zombie.
Jamal zombie might have to be a mutant that shows up at some point. Might have to do that. That'd be quite cool. A daywalker.
He is part of a rival community now.
Well, true. The community of the undead. They have pamphlets. Anyway, let's take our break. We'll be right back. Back in
Come to the dark side.
And we're back. So. Oh, I hate that when you change things, it gets rid of all the chat. The whole chat is gone. Ah!
Now all of China knows we're here.
There you go, I filled it up a little bit with random spam. Cool. So, in the immediate aftermath of Jamal being taken into the woods, the screaming goes on just a little bit too long, until eventually screaming gives way to gurgling. And gurgling gives way to silence. In the immediate aftermath of this, what are we doing? I want to hear the, what do the crowd see? What does the audience witness?
Hyperventilating.
Yeah, makes sense.
I'm gonna try and calm Christian down because man's just almost been
kidnapped.
Man has had a fully grown man. The boy has had a fully grown man practically stripped down in front of him to prove he's not been bitten, and then dragged away with a knife in his back. Dude needs to check over and a calm down. So, Christian, you alright, boy? You alright, bud?
Just Jamal dragging me away. It
Yep.
it opened my leg.
Right.
Like what the fuck was going on?
It's at this point Diarmid would arrive. Chrissy.
Mm-hmm.
Is he alright, son?
Christian will do, and don't anybody react. Christian will do the child thing, and just launch himself and hug Dermot and go,
Yeah, fair.
I don't know what's going on.
Absolutely fucking
Diarmid will
fair
wrap his
enough.
arm that still has the sling in his hand, but he'll wrap the arm around Christy. You're gonna be okay, lad. You're gonna be okay. What? Sit you down. That's what happened. Come get him a cup of tea.
I don't know what was going on with him. Like, he went nuts. He was talking about papers and not having any, and
Never liked the
making
crackhead.
mistakes.
As you're sort of saying this, the military personnel are closing in the ring. And they're just keeping an eye out all around you, making sure nothing is coming and going, and, just... They are clearly deep concerned as well, but I don't want to break the RP. So, you can see, other NPCs are moving over and checking in as well.
Just
Sebastian, like, what? Do you know what he was talking about?
I mean, if he's talking about papers in the sense that I think he came on essentially. Sometimes people would come over the boat, over the channels and stuff, and just sneak themselves in and try and make a life like that. If that's what he's referring to. But given how it is kind of, well, not right, I think he'd have been fine, to be honest, but, look, that's problems for a different day. You said he hurt your leg. Let's get you and Dermot back to the fire, because I can tell from looking at you, Dermot, that arm ain't looking right again. So let's get both of you back in that centre by the fire where I've got a bit more light. I'm going to patch us both up.
Keep an eye on those trees, because whatever happened to Jamal.
Look, we've got Oggy over there, and we've got the sergeant over there too. So they'll keep an eye that way. We've got the soldiers on the other sides. As we've got the captain looking out there. We've got Den Mary, and we've got her other half down there. And we've got the two whose names I don't really remember right now.
Yeah.
But let's just get you two in. Let me have a look at everything, because...
Yeah, but
And I think... your little fella there has earned himself a nice big cuddle as well.
but Jamal dragged me all the way from the fire, and nobody saw.
Well, that's because the soldiers are obviously looking out. I think Jamal going loopy was not on anybody's bingo card, I think. Can definitely tell it took Dermot by surprise, considering.
No good druggy addict.
Yeah, I can kind of get that.
He should have been the one. Jenkins should have.
Okay, but I still don't trust him.
Oh, that's all right. So
And he would limp over just with his hand on the dog's head.
I will act as like essentially a walking crutch. So I'll like put your arm over my shoulder to try and help to keep you off your leg.
Bro moment.
Essentially, yes. Because end of the day, as soon as I notice like Jamal stripping, my mind's gone nonce alert.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to have that on Jamal. He definitely wasn't that. I'm not going to have Kaleem coming at me for that.
Oh, no. No, it's been clarified. Obviously, this is just, without any context, I've just seen him start to like randomly lift
I know.
stuff. Obviously, especially as a teenager, my mind's gone. It's
I just want to avoid that sort of thing, just as a general rule.
No, that's fair.
Quite right.
That's fair.
But, this is horror and fantasy. We don't need the horror of people's fantasies.
No, that was more just that's what it looked like, and then
Also, it was a player character, so definitely, yeah.
Yeah, it's like RP was needed to provide context, which we then got. My character would have got as they've gotten closer.
As this conversation is happening, time will resume. The various NPCs of your community, Nick sort of comes over and helps with Dermot. Peggy goes, nice arm. Gives you a smile.
Respect. I pulled something up.
He gives you a look. Well, good job. Alright, I'm gonna sneeze. When the captain, comes over. Alright, let's get moving. Everyone back on the bus. Let's get going. It's early morning, about 6:30. We were gonna move out at 7, so let's get going, everybody. Now's the time.
Christian will try and stealthily put his knife back into his little jacket thing.
Yeah, you can just keep it. I don't think anyone at this point stops you. Well, the military certainly don't.
Captain, just before we make a move,
Hey.
Gotta check on these two, make sure there's nothing too serious lingering just before we set off. So if you just mind, just give us a few minutes.
Take your time.
Thank you, Captain. Thank you kindly.
Where's our status?
Right. Okay. So, I now need to essentially perform medical check initially on Christian, and then we'll do one on Pat to confirm injuries, because obviously... Coco, quiet. Obviously, Christian had his leg
Coco's a part of the campaign now.
No, we already have one dog, and this one would not survive an apocalypse.
True. Anyway.
Okay.
So,
Roll your Medicaid.
Okay, so I will start with Christian.
Yeah.
Fucking whack thing. One success, one skull.
With the skull, there's and with just the wince, you can see now with the body, the smell of fresh blood. I'm going to raise the threat level to 2. There's a much higher walker presence here now. We are getting dangerously close.
Thank you, but I know you're trying to help, but that really hurts.
Look, I know it's gonna hurt. I know, but if I don't get this treated properly, it's gonna get worse. And then you really might end up like a blinking pirate with a peg leg. Alright?
Well,
And I'm sure the tales for the lasses in the future it'd go down really well how you lost it in a big fight. But right now, I kinda need you on both legs.
do me a favor. When we tell this story later on, leave out the stripping moment, because that.
Don't know what you're talking about. He had a fit and dragged you off.
Christian would just go like, no, you remember the part when it would.
No. He just
yeah.
he had a moment. He had a crazy moment and dragged you off. That's all.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
It was a thing.
You're just getting a little bit flustered. It was probably just the wind blowing his jacket. Okay.
Sure.
It's just the wind. That happened. Right, Dermot, come on. Let me see that shoulder of yours.
You can check it on the bus. Let's get moving.
You're driving the bus unless you're going to take a back seat for once.
I will.
Right.
Marcus, here's the keys.
Okay. Who are you handing the keys to?
D'Angelo, Marcus.
D'Angelo? Yeah. He takes them sort of... everybody, get yourselves nice and tucked in right back there, okay? I don't want anybody slipping sliding over the place.
Diarmid will take a seat in the center of the bus.
Yeah, on the back row.
No, then the middle.
I would...
It's the part of the bus that doesn't turn the most.
Oh, no, I'm with you now, sorry, yeah.
Yep.
Right. Well, before we start moving off, let me get that shoulder checked while everybody else gets on then.
Okay.
Make a Medicaid for...
Yeah, you've done him. You only get one, remember?
Oh, is it just for... Oh, I always thought that one was just for Christian. Or is it just...
Oh, you did Christian. Yes, you're quite right. Carry on.
I did. Yeah, so just a medicine check for... Right, come on. Because you've probably not done it any favours trying to load up that sling and all. 3 success, 1 failure.
Okay. 3 success, you're able to heal up fully. So that's something.
Sorry, just to be clear, with the success and the failure on my one, would I heal any, or would it be nullified?
What did you... 1 success? No, you would heal 1 for the success, and then +1 for every additional success.
Cool. Thank you.
No worries.
Okay.
So, okay.
Dermot, so what's the state of Dermot's shoulder here?
Still as it was. It takes
Still as
time
it
for
was.
these things to heal, but it's not deteriorating. You can't... This isn't D&D where you can just keep doing medical checks to fix
No,
things.
this is like a... No, this is just a, right, let's check on it kind of thing.
Yeah, you can restore
Sure,
health, and you can maintain it, but it is going to take that many days to heal.
that's fine.
However, it has now been a day, so if you would like to...
2 days for recovery.
It was a 3-day recovery time, but if I'll edit it on...
Yeah, so
there's 1 day remaining.
Oh, was it 1? I thought it was only 2. No,
Well, it was 3, and we've had 2 days gone, haven't we? 1 from the bus. Oh, no, it would just be 1. So 2 days left to go. Yeah.
Yeah, that's...
Yeah, that's good.
so-
2 days to go.
No, it's fine. Because I was then getting confused. Have I missed a day mentally?
So, as you are applying medical attention and the bus is pretty full, people are chatting and talking, excited. Quiet words are rushing around. D'Angelo is going, there's a bit of a smile on D'Angelo's face as you begin to make your way. And Oggy, who is on the bus with you, goes, right, it's a right turn up here and you'll be able to see it. As you push through the Wickerton city streets, you can see the dead inhabiting every street around you, but there is a blockade, like a red carpet treatment, a barricade made out of cones and those weird concrete sort of 3-foot high blocks that people, roadblocks. And you can see there is an increased military presence here. Until eventually, Nick, one of the other characters, I must make sure, I'm trying to build relationships with these NPCs more than just D'Angelo. Nick goes, look, up there! And you can see bright lights with watchtowers, bright orange circling spotlights. A pair just off the docks, you can start to hear the rush of the sea. And you even hear the sounds of conversation, a little bit of music. Enough to make you realise that this is real. This is happening. And I will put us onto that map in one moment. I'm just updating the sound for it. Oh, that's cool. The sound is blocked by... the closer you get to the sound. That's really cool. The closer you get to the sound with your token, the noisier it becomes. That's really cool.
And when I heard you saying about the music, first thing I remember was that scene on I forgot the name of the movie. Yeah.
Oh.
Dumbass
Oh,
bitch
with the stupid shit. Yeah. No, not that bad. You can just hear people sort of quietly, sort of respectfully playing music, as it were. Also, it turns out Mid-Journey not giving me an artwork of someone missing an arm. Bloody pain, that is. So I haven't been able to make the teenage friend yet.
Oh, James McCree.
James McCree. Haven't been able to make him yet because it won't give me the fucking armless kid.
Be alright,
I've got close, but it ain't happening. There's other NPCs here. So, I throw us onto this map. 1 second. Not what I was going for. I will have to find like a community sound. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but
I can hear it. It sounds like we're entering an like a starter town.
Yeah.
On an RPG.
Lovely game.
I'm here thinking, wait, did we just switch to D&D and I didn't
Straight up.
realize?
For all that speech about it's not D&D.
The heroes have arrived.
Yay!
The demon lord has been vanquished.
We have been summoned. Oh my god.
Oh god, have we just been isekai'd?
Here we go again.
I will put some music on the map, but you have to go like find it, like where people are playing.
If we get isekai'd with a gun, so that'd be fucking neat. I read a couple books like those, and they are nice.
Okay, and then what I want is zombies moaning, but specifically only on the outside of the map.
Yeah, I
That's
would
what's
watch
going.
out when we search.
Go on.
Yeah, I would watch out when you search for that specific keyword
What,
in
moaning?
the internet. Yeah.
Oh no, what I've got loads already in Foundry. It's more what I'm doing is I've discovered I can put sounds on the map in Foundry, so where your tokens are will give you different audio. So that's what I'm trying to do, is just to set it up with, like that basically. So that it's, it sounds good. Is the idea. Zombies moaning for 1 hour. That's what we want. You just copy and paste that to the outside so that you can, if you ever leave the base, you can hear the zombies. There you go. Cool. Let's hoping that works. So, as you are moving towards this base, you can see stacked high. I hope there's sound coming through. There should be. Zombies moaning and all such good things.
I'm getting nothing.
Damn. That's really annoying.
Well, I'll move around a bit and see
Here.
if I can.
It should be if you select your token, you can hear it.
I can.
You're definitely in one.
Hold on.
Yep.
Do
Check
not
your
hear
audio.
the zombie.
My audio's up.
Well, I can hear it now.
No, that
well,
means you're
we'll
just
leave it
not
for now.
one of
With
the
any luck,
people.
it'll come in.
I'm starting to hear it now.
Yeah. But as you drive, it will change as you move anyway. You drive down towards these searchlights and you can see a tall fence that appears to be electrified with faintly blue sort of glowing lights at the top of it. And as you drive round in the bus, the soldiers are leading you around until eventually you come to a heavy, chain link gate that you can see they've made a kill zone on either side of you out of. And you get over the radio and you hear, "This is Captain Haig. Let us in, boys, let us in. Little piggy, no." And you see this chain link fence gets heaved back and people are talking. I've already put all the NPCs on the map. And they all begin to move in. And what you can see of Camp Runcorn, you're welcome to explore a little bit just while things get set here. This is a fully active military base. There are soldiers all around. There's clean facilities and sort of rooms have been set up. To the west and south of the base, you can see two massive sort of ships, cargo ships, that have been used as a set of bases. And as you move in, you have a spotlight on you, following you as you move in. And you are all sort of funneled into the side as the bus stops. And Den Mary gets out and goes, "Right, everyone line up. Let's get this sorted over quick and then we can go get something to eat. How's that sound?"
Aye.
Fucking warm food. God.
Warm food, if we've got any. Hi. And she sort of steps out and leaves, and you can see people sort of disperse, and you can hear the faint sound of music and all of this. And she knocks on the door and she goes, "Oh, are you in there? Captain, latest." She might be in her office, and radio's over. "This is Den Mary to Runcorn. I've got the latest arrivals for you." And a few minutes go by before eventually a brutal-looking woman arrives. Sort of slick black hair that coats down to her scalp, that's sort of in a ponytail but sort of falls down to the temples, wearing the same military fatigues as everyone else, but carrying herself with a what's it called? A sense of authority that no one else here is. And people sort of march salutes to her as she walks through. She's carrying a heavy rifle, and even here is completely covered in blood. And she steps up to you and goes, "Oh, Right, now who do I have the fucking pleasure of speaking with?
I'm Dermot. This is Christy and Sebastian.
Christy, Sebastian, damn it. Military type at the back there.
Lieutenant Eliana Florians, miss? Ma'am?
She salutes.
Just go.
Pleasure, always need more guns. I'm Lieutenant Colonel Eloise Runcorn. Welcome to Camp Runcorn. You're safe here. Quick question, why were none of you here before? Where have you all been?
Good.
Uh,
Look at the other side of the city.
You haven't gotten any of SRS's, messages, radio, nothing?
Well, the radios are all crapped out.
Not mine.
Only got a working one. We only got a working one there when we came into the city last. Ended up stumbling across the lane here.
Too many video games.
I was
Alright,
flying here, ma'am.
you were flying here. Tell me
yes,
more
I was
about
supposed-
that. What? Tell me about that.
I was supposed to deliver 3 bigwigs, 3 important VIPs
Right.
to the location, but one of them was bitten and didn't inform us. You can imagine what happened next. We ended up crashing and
You were that
lost
chopper. You were that chopper we saw.
Yes, ma'am.
Fucking hell. And you survived.
Only me, ma'am.
Oh, credits where credits due. You still fucking survived. That's something. If you're a tough girl, you're welcome to join us. We always need tough girls with us, and boys too, but you know, they do all the heavy lifting.
Yeah, ma'am.
You'll do just fine. Right. First things first, welcome to Camp fucking Runcorn. We were simply a military trading post, you know, getting shite off of these cargo containers, checking them for illegals, that sort of crap. But looks like now we're the last bastion of hope and humanity in this here shithole. I run a pretty tight shrew here, folks. We ain't got many soldiers, and we ain't got many bullets, and we ain't got many ways to make them go further. So I don't share bullets. Is that understood? Don't ask, you won't get. But food, you're welcome to. Food, drink, company, merriment. That you are welcome to. Is that clear?
Wait. You said last something for humanity. Does that mean you guys are losing?
Not a fucking chance, lad. You get that thought out of your head. I have regular contact with our, what's it called? GHQ. I have regular contact with GHQ set near up Kilkenny. But the problem is that down here we're a little bit rough around the edges. The military are working their way down south, but England to the shites. It sounds to me like the North Island's finally got what it fucking wanted. If you catch my drift. So, help is on its way, help is coming. Those radio signals come through loud and fucking clear. But we've got to hunker down and survive as long as possible. And that means discipline and rationing. Alright? But don't you worry, lad. We're still standing. Erin ain't going nowhere. Not on my fucking watch.
Okay.
I like the bus, by the way. Sort of goes and parks it behind the admin block. Did you all fucking go up near the school, St. Agnes?
Yeah, it's where we saw the chopper go down.
Christ, that's an unlucky piece of shite, that is.
You tell me about it.
Aye, we sent soldiers up near Agnes a while ago. There was a lanky motherfucker up there.
Maybe
Alright.
ran into them.
Rules is this. And they're simple rules, but I want you to listen up. And even if the kids have to hear them, some of them are a little bit profane, alright? The first rule of Camp Runcorn is you do whatever the fuck I say. No ifs, nans, or buts about it, alright? If I say jump, you jump. If I say we're going in the water and swimming, we're going in the water and swimming. If I say I'm going to put a gun in your hand and I expect you to defend this place to your fucking last, that's what we're fucking doing. Now, it should never come to that, but I want to make that fucking clear. What I say goes. There ain't no other way around it, and I will shoot you if you disobey orders. You're you're civilian warriors now. Soldiers, civvy soldiers. So you'll be treated like it. In return, you'll get rations, food, drink, company, bed and board, medical attention. We've got a doctor on site. Alright? I think that's only fair.
I instinctively pull my dog closer to me because I don't trust this.
Is that only fair? Because I think it is.
Man.
It's more than fair. Oh,
I know I come across like a hard-ass bitch, but I got people relying on me here, and I've heard about... Christ. I've heard about some of the other military bases that went round. Did you hear about Dublin?
I don't think any of us have heard
no.
much about anywhere, to be fair.
Last I heard,
that's
Dublin's
true.
fucking burning. Whole fucking city's gone.
Oh, shite.
Military enacted purge protocols. Too fucking late. Outbreaks, as far as we know, uncontained up in Northern Ireland. Of course, they're made of weaker stuff up there, but such is life.
Christian will visibly wince and just try and back away from that because he don't want to listen to that.
What? In other parts of the fucking country, we're holding. Killarney, Cork, Limerick and New Ross. As far as I know, they're still holding. Galway, last I heard, is still going fine. Monaghan, which is right fucking up there next to Northern Ireland. But as far as I know, they're still fine. So there's hope, lads and ladies, there's hope. Alright? I know I don't feel like it, but there is. We've just got to keep fucking fighting. And that's what I intend to do. And a part of that is everybody here earns their fucking keep. Is that clear? No matter how old or young, no matter what we're doing, everyone here earns their keep, whether it be working on projects, building the place, working it together, or going out on runs. You're going to want to talk to Rugger about that. But if you're down for that, we always need more capable hands. And I notice, who's the dogs?
That's my dog.
He a good tracker boy?
He's good with whatever I need of him.
Alright, what's the pup's name?
And Christian would full on eye contact. Full on eye contact. Cunt.
There's a pause before she howls with laughter. Oh, that's fucking good. Tell me you named him that before the outbreak.
No. It wasn't really my dog originally.
Oh, I
It
don't
was
fucking
my
care. Oh, okay, sorry, that was harsh. I apologise. I sort of meant, if you'd picked up a stray, that's fine. I don't think legal ownership comes into it these days. What I'm getting at, though, is if you've got a dog that's a bit of a sniffer, then I know you're young, but how do you feel about going and finding people? There's more people in Wickerton who need finding. And the last two folks that we got out tell me there's like multiple communities. Now, if we can fucking get to those people, we can bring them in. Make them safe like we've made you safe.
Christian would look around and he would look up at Dermot. What do you think?
Sounds like a good idea.
Christian would look back. All right. I'll give it a go.
Alright, well, like I say, everyone here earns their keep. But those who go out and go on runs, those are the people who get the best shite. Everyone's in agreement on that. You risk your leg and life, you get the first pickings on food, so there's some fucking incentive on you. But don't get fucking cocky. If you feel like getting cocky, go and chat with James in the fucking medical infirmary. And then you'll feel less sure of yourselves. Alright?
Out of curiosity, Colonel,
Oi.
there wasn't a young girl, but same age as Christy. Black hair, blue eyes.
That goes for a number of people. I'm afraid we're running low on civvies. You're the biggest haul that we've made. People ain't trusting the military now. And I get it, I really do, but... No, I'm sorry, lad. But if you're going on runs, you've got my blessing to bring back whoever you find. Provided you vet them.
Yeah.
Lawsley, like I say, my will is law here. But the law is also the fucking law. You steal, I shoot you. You fight, I'll beat you. Alright? You undermine or go against the order of any of my soldiers or endanger the lives of anyone in this camp, I'll feed you to the fucking walkers. Is that clear?
Stuff.
This ain't fucking Dungeons and Dragons. But if it was, you'd consider me a paladin the oath for fucking conquest. Alright, I've gone Scottish. Apologies.
Right, well,
Oh,
before Christian and the dog go out, Lieutenant, I'm afraid that both him and Dermot will need to be on bed rest, at least for a few days. Christian's leg has been messed up prior to me meeting him, and just got agitated by some nutjob that got himself done in just last night, and Dermot's shoulder's just messed up from an accident the other day. So before they do anything, they're gonna have to go
Get
properly
yourselves
checked
to
out.
Well, we're processing everybody. That's non-negotiable. Alright, everybody gets a tag. And she gestures to this processing and admin building. Get yourselves checked in, get yourselves registered. We need to keep a catalogue of everybody who's been found, so that when the government comes, we can hold a census and know who we're looking for. Family, friends, people who need rescuing, you understand. So, get yourselves checked in, get yourselves registered. Den Mary, would you be so kind? And Den Mary goes, I can check them in for you, we've been chatting the whole way here. Alright, I'll fucking allow it. The rest of you is get yourselves into the medical hut. You'll find it's also a holding hut where you can sleep and rest, and it's also where we eat our grub. Go make yourselves comfy. And go chat to some of the locals. You've got, like I say, we've rescued a few people, but you're the biggest haul we've got. Go chat with Rugger if you want work. And Matty and Ruby, probably, go see if you know anyone. Alright. That's all. Stay on my good side, and you might survive the fucking apocalypse. Get on my bad side, and I'll make this one fucking Ragnarok for you. Now get the fuck out of my sight. I need to go sit by the radio and grimace for a bit. And she has an office specifically on the Ellie Wild, where she has a working radio. She doesn't let anyone in her fucking office, of course, on the risk they'd break it, but that's where you can find her if you need her. Sound good?
Or that they learn how bad things really are.
Maybe, if you want to sneak in, I'm not going to stop you.
I'm a child, I'm cute, I'll get by.
Maybe.
No.
What are you on about, Gabe? What are you saying?
I'm pretty sure that it doesn't matter, man. It's
So,
a military camp.
Feel free to move your tokens around the map. Have a little explore. See, this is kind of like your D&D town. I am going to be using the simple quest to randomly generate runs if you choose to go on runs. I will also be rolling to see the stats of Runcorn's base. But before we round out the session, you are more than welcome to have a little explore.
No, I'm just gonna
Feel free to move around.
That's all holding on medical.
Me and my cunt are going to go exploring.
Tell me if you want to go in buildings and I can move your token in them, but you won't be able to walk through the walls otherwise.
Can't we? No, look,
Shouldn't,
I can try. Let's
you
try.
shouldn't be able to.
Shit.
Yeah, we stop. Can you put me in? Well, I'll go to Christian. Come on, you're going in there and you're getting looked at. All right. And point to the.
What a nice burning pit we guys have in here.
So, as you
Here we
move,
find the bodies.
it's
Christian,
not for
come on.
bodies. I will put David and Christian into there.
Yeah.
As you sort of, Gabe, are moving up, they do have what is essentially a massive bonfire.
My
About
cunt in the building too.
about 15 meters long, this bonfire. With wood that's being sort of salvaged from the cargo containers. I'll put Pat in there as well. Where's Liam's cunt? Where is cunt?
Here.
Someone show me Liam's cunt. I can see Pat's diet token.
By the
David.
fire.
Liam, there he is.
Where I'm blinging.
There we go. Sorry, I just needed to locate and touch Liam's cunt. But over to Gabe.
I just fucking go then.
You can see members of your community have now started to gather around the fire. There's other people here, other civilians. It's kind of sad that Kaleem chose this session to leave because we would, of course, have interaction with his former group who are here. That was one of the things you guys rolled for between sessions. They've made it here. The group that obviously Jamal abandoned / they abandoned him. You should also better hear the music by the fire.
Yep.
Lovely. So the sound is all area located. Hopefully it works nicely. There's a number of people gathered around. Gabe, by the fire pit, who do you want to chat to? You would see as well, sort of stood in the shadows by the latrines. You just catch wind of a gentleman who looks a bit like Hagrid. If I'm being honest with you, he has a lazy eye and is built like a tank and is clearly doing his best to stay out of sight.
Ah, it's one big ass fella I seen there.
You sort of look over to him and he nods at you. You can see the soldiers can clearly see him. There's a pair of soldiers, Doherty and Rudden, who are stood near him. But he's sort of shouldering away from them a little bit.
I'm gonna introduce.
You don't have to go and engage, but if you want to.
I'm looking at this guy. I'm kind of curious now.
You go over to him. Do you want to move yourself over? He's over there by the toilets. What a guy. As you sort of move over, you sort of... Oi. Hey, girl. What brings you here?
I imagine the same as you.
Yeah. Not likely. You looking for work?
What you got? What you got there?
Armor. They call me Rugger. Yeah. Runcorn sort of lets me handle the going on runs side of things. But it's complicated.
I got you.
What do you need?
Though. Depends. I came with a little group.
Uh-huh. Little. Biggest catch the big fish has made all year.
Yes.
Welcome to Runcorn. Walls have ears, girl. Except in the toilets and the latrines. Then no one's listening when Rugger's in there.
Oh, thank God for that. Quick question though. There was a system of rewards for those going on runs, right?
Yeah,
What do we
first
get for that?
pick. First pick. Anything you find you can keep. Anything extra you take back to base. But if you find anything extra, you give it to Rugger. You understand? Runcorn likes to think she runs a pretty tight ship. But, she don't allow no booze. She don't allow anything that ain't martial law, so if you need something on the quiet like, you talk to Rugger, yeah?
Aye. I'm across my arms and clearly, trying discreetly just hide the military patches on the arms.
He can see your military. He can see your military. You get the vibe from this guy? He simply doesn't give a fuck.
Oh, okay. I had a feeling, but I was like, okay, let me just try not to get stabbed in the case he realizes later.
Making a quick look at him, you can see that he has like a pair of machetes at his hip, and tucked inside his coat is a pistol.
Yep. I have an impression that the Runcorn just doesn't fucking care. So.
You get the impression that Runcorn knows he's running a black market sort of thing, but so long as there's a mutual understanding of not dabbling with each other.
Necessary evil.
Necessary evil.
Yeah,
Rugger sort of wipes his mouth. I've worked this here dockyards for fucking years. 2 generations of the poncy-ass owners have come and gone while I worked here. Fucking Morius's. He spits on the ground. Used to own the whole fucking place, you know. But I know these shipping containers and these dockyards like the back of my fucking hand. So, you want some work, love? You come speak with old Rugger.
Aye. And, what do you take in exchange for some extras?
Depends what I need at the time. Depends what you're willing to trade. Depends what people need. I mean, money ain't got much fucking value now. I'd like to think it will eventually again. But nah, I want the good stuff. Drink. Booze. Goes. The usual.
Well, I'll pass along. I will discuss with my group to see if they are in look for if they're up to going out again. But I'd like to imagine that we'll be resting a little bit first.
Ain't no harm in that. Last runner who got sent out's had his fucking arm ripped off, so.
Aye. Old man with us. We met him we met him, and in the same day he got ripped to shreds. But
fucking A.
Tell me.
I hear that. Still, we've got that new group in, so. He sort of shrugs his shoulders. Let me know if you need anything, Lieutenant. I'm usually here by the latrine shitting my guts out.
That would explain the smell. Aye. A good night for you, mate.
He just grunts and sort of returns to his gloomy observations.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the medical. See if I can get checked out.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm also a little bit, I'm still bruised.
I will say, to round this session out, because we're going on a little bit now, Liam, would you please make a scouting check for me?
Oh dear. Why do you want little old Liam to do that?
Okay, we ignore the skulls, because I should have dropped the threat level down to 0 in here. As you are walking around, you're getting a little bit of medical attention, but everyone, by the way, you can reduce your stress to 0. Please do. But you start to walk around, and you go and, check out by the fire, and D'Angelo comes over to you. Oi, Christian.
Yeah? Sorry.
I just wanted to, come with me. And he starts to move up by the fire, and he goes, I hate to intrude, but is this the lad you was talking about? and he's speaking to an elderly couple up by the top of the fire, which if you hover over them, you should see their names. This is Matty and Ruby O'Connor. These are your grandparents on your dad's side.
I break off into a full-on run.
You see Ruby O'Connor stands and goes, "By the living fucking saints!" and sprints and tackles you mid-crunch. And you see Matty O'Connor sprints over and, like, bear group hugs the three of you just in an instant, like, thing. And you see D'Angelo's face splits into the biggest grin as he goes, "Oh, I heard the name O'Connor and I fucking hoped."
Christian is full-on ugly crying now. I thought you were gone.
"Oh, no, dear. We're all right. We're okay. We made our way down here looking for a place to hide." And Matty sort of pats his wife on the shoulder and goes, and rubs your hair. It's good to see you, lad. You're well, you're not a bit, you're healthy, you're in good health."
But I'm alright, yeah.
"Yeah. Oh boy, am I glad to see you. I'm so glad, old buddy." And he brings you into a big hug as well. Christ, it's just you.
Wholesome. Come here, boy.
And a dog comes bounding up, and there's two reactions. Your grandfather goes, "Oh no, he's a fucking fine lad, isn't he?" Also, I kind of just assume everyone in Ireland cusses excessively. Sorry, Pat.
Poor Pat.
But he kneels down. Your
He can't even react.
Your grandfather kneels down and starts petting cunt and goes, "This is a damn nice dog." "Who's this then?"
And this is like really sheepish now because
Yeah.
this is his grandparents.
These are your grandparents on your dad's side. This is your dad's dad and your mum's and your dad's mum.
It's cool.
"It's what?" And D'Angelo steps up and goes, "It's Canute, as in like a King Canute, the old Celtic king." And your grandparents go, "Well, you always did like history, didn't you, little Connor? Christian. So glad you're alive, lad. I'm so fucking scared."
Christian's gonna go really shifty between D'Angelo and his grandmother.
D'Angelo squeezes your shoulder and goes, "Well, shock's in good time, lad. All shock's in good time."
Yeah.
Your grandma, by the way, has not stopped holding your hand and is just squeezing and shit. And just like your grandma goes, "Oh," and just grabs you and pulls you back in and is like rocking you. And were this any other situation, you'd probably be like embarrassed. But this is just so overwhelmingly joyous, you know? And your grandfather kneels down next to your dog and goes, "Who's a good little Canute? Who's a good Canute? Did you look after my boy, doggy? Did you look after my boy, you good doggy?" And Canute is like licking his face and he's like, "Shite." And he stands up. "All right, thanks, yes. And you, sir?" And he steps over to D'Angelo. "Thank you so much for looking after him. I couldn't possibly have..." And D'Angelo goes, "Actually, it's not me. If you want to meet a man who really looked after little Christian here, there's a chap in the Medicaid right now. He's got a fucking knife in his shoulder, but that didn't stop him from saving young Christian's life here twice. I recommend you go give your thanks to a man called Dermot O'Hagan. Alright? I'm more..." D'Angelo smiles. "I like the lad, but Dermot's the one you want to be thanking."
You need to come and meet him. Come on. Can
Ruby goes, "What was that, dear?"
Canute. I did a wits check because if I failed that, I would have.
You say Canute, and the dog looks at you. Doesn't move.
Come on. Come on. Don't do this.
His head sort of tilts.
Come on, boy.
Roll. I need like an animal handling. Roll a survival. Social survival. One success. You say, "Come on, boy," and the dog and goes past. And sort of scouts ahead, essentially, as your grandparents. I mean, your Ruby O'Connor has taken you by the hand and is just not letting go.
After that, like, slight embarrassment because it's swearing in front of your grandparents.
Yeah.
I think just like it's like literally a nervous fart situation.
It's like a little seepage. As you sort of enter into the holding hut, we're talking rows of barracks, essentially. It's like a big sort of Anderson shelter. Rows of beds line the walls, but there is like a storage container, one of the big cargo containers that's set up at the side of the room. And you can see, sat in there, is a young boy about 16 years old, missing the lower half of his left arm, which is being inspected and wrapped by a sort of middle-aged, relatively handsome doctor in sort of like a lab coat. You should be able to see his token.
It's like a 12-year-old child. I can't do anything about it.
Hey, Dermot, you are there as well, having been checked over, and Sebastian, you're there as well. And I'll say for the sake of Gabe, you're there too. And Peggy would be there as well, helping treat Dermot. But the doctor has introduced himself as Dr. Jacob Merriweather. And he sort of checks you over, Damon, and he goes, "Well, I'm not going to lie to you, as I'm pretty impressed. You've managed to tank a knife to the back, to the shoulder, but it's missed your main sort of arteries, and it looks like you won't have any permanent damage. Just a bit of a slow grow back, I'm afraid."
Oh, I got lucky.
You did indeed.
Thank this young lad here for it. Push me right up, didn't you?
He looks over at Sebastian. "You interested in doctoring then, lad?"
Well, more out of necessity. Learned it, but came in handy, I suppose.
It is handy. Well, I could always use more help here in the Medicaid end.
Might as well. Might as well do me part, obviously, with not.
I've been tanking this one solo, so here he is. Christian, get over here. I need to check you out. And you see Christian entering, and there's people all around. Rita, Kim, your allies, and like I say, Peggy is helping with Dermot. But you see Christian enter with two elderly people, and I will say, at least for the granddad, does have a resemblance to Christian. There is definitely a resemblance there, a little bit of one. And Christian sort of comes and sits down on the bench there, and the doctor starts going, "Right, let me have a little look. Just, first things first, have you been bit anywhere?"
No.
Because I can do something about it if you tell me now. You're not showing any symptoms, which means cauterizing might be an option.
No, the only thing that's a bit bad is my leg.
Alright, let's have a look at that then. Hey.
But
Two successes.
Dermot, I found them. My grandparents, I found them.
And you see these two figures move up behind, and the gentleman sort of looks over and goes, "Which one of yous is Dermot O'Hagan?"
That'll be me.
Don't stand, sir.
Grandfather.
And you sort of, as you go to stand, he stops you, kneels down in front of you, and just takes you by the hand. "You, sir, were sent by God. You are a blessing, sir."
Off your knees, Norman. I was only doing what was right.
No, you've done more than that. You've kept our lad safe, and you've kept him protected and looked after him. And I know it takes a village, but you, sir, have been an entire damn city. We cannot thank you enough. What do you need? What's mine is yours. Also, is this your dog?
No, it's Christie's.
Well, he always did want a pet, and again ruffles Christian's hair. But I can't thank you enough, sir. You're a good man, a man of honor, and even as he's like trying to give you like the manly thanks, Ruby O'Connor straight up just grabs you into a hug gives you like a massive kiss on like the cheek, enough to make Peggy glare at her slightly. And then just bear hugs you to the point where you think your shoulders might crack.
Actually, there's one thing.
I can't thank you enough. Well, say it. Whatever you need, just say it. We've got little bits and bobs. Do you need food? We've got some medical gear. Matty, what about that axe? Do you want to give him your axe? What do you need?
I have an axe.
I can see. And you see Matty raises up like a little camping hatchet, like the small version, the one, and he goes, "Hey, snap."
You haven't seen a girl, about the same age as Christy, black hair, blue eyes, passing resemblance to me, same nose. My younger sister, I haven't seen her since this shit started.
Since the shite started? How do you say the name, Pat? It's Olaf? Olaf?
Orla.
I'm really... Olaf.
Orla,
sorry. I'm really sorry. I just didn't want to get it wrong. You say that, and there's a few seconds that go by before Matty goes, "Oh, you... Wait, Orla, or Hagen? Or Hagen?
my sister, yeah.
Sister? Well, she wasn't lying when she had no fucking clue. Aye, we know Orla. Briefly, mind you.
Where'd you see her? At this point, like, Jeremy just stands up, like...
So, there's a number of communities out there. There's a number of people who have been forming... There's a group at Moria's Manor. Sort of, obviously doesn't recognise you, Sebastian, but you hear him say your name. There's a group at Moria's Manor. But near there's a group held up in a church. That's where we was before we sort of got sidetracked. And looks like you, yeah? Ginger, dark-haired girl, little bit ginger. Same nose, aye?
Hey.
Aye. Yeah, Orla. Yeah, she's at the church. Well, she was when we saw her. I think she... I mean, you got to understand, this was a week ago. And I don't want to get your hopes up. Anything could have happened. I'm sorry to be blunt.
It's the best lead I got. Thank you.
Well, I tell you what, if you want to speak to Raga, or we could get a group going.
Well, if you're going to go, Dem, I'm coming with you.
Oh, not a chance. No, you're not going anywhere. Don't be silly, boy. You've got to stay safe.
And I am. As long as I've been with Dermot, I've been safe.
There's a flash of, like, pain that goes across both their faces.
It's best we have a bit more of a private chat, the four of us. Christy's got to tell you something. Not going to be easy.
Right. Maybe that's a job for next week then.
And Cunt the dog is going to jump up on Dermot and give fusses.
Absolutely.
And Dermot will go, how you doing, cunt?
Oh god.
Christian's grandmother in a split second slapped Dermot across the face and we cut to black. I'll wash your mouth out with soap no matter how good you are to my grandson. And God help you if you take the Lord's name in vain. And we fade to black. And with that, with families reunited and a community built here at Camp Runcorn, and at least 2 other communities to potentially go and meet out in the wilds, as well as other missions that you can go on, there is an entire mechanic for randomly generating missions. That's what Raga is for, right? You are in a place of safety, of structure, provided you follow the rules. And I think, on that, is where we'll end tonight's session. So, thank you once again to my wonderful players for playing. Actually, we'll end slightly on James McCree here, who have finally managed to get an artwork for, looks over at Sebastian, just, good to see you. Just in the background of all this chaos.
It's just, you jammy bastard.
He grins at you,
On
big,
that.
big toothy grin. But
Well, when life gives you lemons.
life gives you lemons. But with that, thank you so much to my amazing players who can turn my shitty 0 prep sessions into something beautiful. We will be back this Friday for Warzone Black Throne, where we are, I believe, en route to the what's it called? The defense of the Sin Feast and the landing zone there. And then join us Saturday for the first episode of Age of Sigmar Grave Blight or Ghoul Blight or whatever I'm fucking calling it. Irregardless, an Age of Sigmar campaign that I know we've got 6 players for. People are very keen on. Till then, as ever, we will see you sooner rather than later. We have been TattleTalesRPG. The table may indeed be virtual, but you are most certainly welcome at it. Bye for now.